Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to Late Night Chat, where all of us night owls hang out. Oh, there we go. Oh, goodness. It has been a busy day today, running around here and there and everywhere, getting things done. Working on the fence still yet. Waiting for Sunday to be able to plant plants. I had to run and get a new solar fencer today. Hello, Ron. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just running my mouth right now so that on the replay, I'm not just sitting here staring at the screen. How are you tonight? The Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Welcome. Hello. I have been watching your videos to help you get hours. Thank you so much. Drops Family Homestead. I planted Brussels sprouts and potatoes today. Oh, good jobs. That's impressive. I've been wanting to get out there and plant, but it just hasn't happened. We've had issues with our fencing. Doing good. Good. Good to hear that. And I appreciate the help with the hours. I just checked it and it barely moved from yesterday. Yesterday it said we needed 177 more watch time hours to go, and today it only moved to 161, which doesn't quite seem right. But YouTube loves to do that to me. Maybe a few days later it might change. Sometimes it just gets stuck and doesn't move at all for days. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I do greatly appreciate all of the support that y'all are giving. It's wonderful. Biggest 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 hassle was moving the compost to the raised beds. Just a second. Yeah, Drops. That's how I re-injured my neck, was moving the compost down the raised beds. Put me out of commission for a while. And that is something that I do need to get to. I still have quite a bit of potatoes to get in the ground, and I need to do that before next Wednesday. So hopefully I can get on the ball. I had plans on doing it today, but we've been working on the fence down at the barn for the cows, and the solar fencer was not working, and we couldn't figure out why. It had been turned off and in the sun for quite some time, over a month, so the battery should have been completely full. And when we turned it on, it did nothing. So I had to run to Tractor Supply and a couple of other places, so I did not get out into the raised beds. Let's see. 3-4 more days. We have tomatoes coming off. Oh, wow, wonderful. I have 3 green tomatoes already. That is amazing. These are turning red. Ah, that is really amazing. Where are you at, Dyson's Crazy Adventure? That is spectacular. Red tomatoes already. And ours isn't even in the ground yet. Oh, hoping to get them in this Sunday though. Utah. Oh, well, there you go. Um, That is pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. So I went and got the new solar fencer. Whew, didn't like to pay that price, but nothing you can do. You got to keep the cows in somehow. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show in the house. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but I think it was the last live stream. It may have been the live stream before that. I was sporting your shirt. Two old people on a couch. And I said, "Oh no, y'all are seeing this video before you see the mail call video." Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Good evening. Welcome in. Kathleen Klein. Hey, hey, how are you doing? Welcome in, everyone. Let's see. Yeah, I need to know what size you and Miss Debbie wear in shirts, uh, Grumpy Grandpa, because I intend on setting a couple aside for you for the meetup coming up here next week. Texas here. Texas in the house. We've got a couple Texas in the house. Doing good, Kim. You look well tonight. Oh, thank you. I feel like a mile of bad weather. Wow, I'm blue. Yes, you are blue. Let's see. 2X large. Can't wait to see you. Alrighty. Let me write that down. Can't wait to meet you all also. It's going to be so fun. I have been waiting since last year for another one to come up. Last year, the meetup was too quickly planned, and we didn't have time to get everything worked out to where we could go. And oh, how I wanted to go. And large. Alrighty. I got that wrote down so that I don't forget because my mind, y'all know my mind, it's not there half the time. We will wear them on T-shirt Tuesday on Friday. That always confuses me. T-shirt Tuesday on Friday. I thought it was T-shirt Thursday, and then I'm just all confused on it. Hi, Dan. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Y'all, all of you that have been so graciously helping us with our watch time hours. A few days ago, we were down to only needing 177 more hours before we could apply to be remonetized. And today it moved just a little bit. It moved to 161 more hours needed. Y'all know, I know y'all have been watching like crazy, and I greatly appreciate it. I wouldn't get too hung up on that number moving so little because you all know how YouTube loves to play games with my channel. So it may change in a few days, it may show a lot more, or it may just stay flat for days to come. Who knows? My kiddo graduates that day. Gotta miss meetup. Oh, well, I mean, congratulations for the graduation. That's a good thing and a special time. But I'm gonna miss you at the meetup. I was really hoping to see you and Miss Ann. Joy Blessed Life in the house. Hello, Joy Blessed Life. Been running your playlist like crazy too. I hope you're seeing a change in it and not having the same issues that I'm having. Let's see. Um, whoops. Half the time. Let's Let's see. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. We only have Cold Beer Ranch Journey Along with Shannon and Greenhorn 1 Acre shirts for T-shirt Tuesday on Friday. Oh, well, now I'm sure you'll get more at the meetup, and you'll have ours too. The only ones that I have is yours and Shannon's. That's it. I keep trying and trying to win one from Ridge Life, but I never do. I'm sporting ours tonight. Well, one of ours. These are the ones that we had made up for the meetup because we didn't even have our own shirts. But we did have some made, and they're going to ship them to the meetup because there's not enough time to get them here before we actually leave. Kenneth Oaks in the house. Hello, Kenneth. Oh, I just missed something. I have my watch time hours. I need friends. Yes, I've been calling out for people to go friend you and make friends, but I've been giving you them extra watch time hours too, dear. I do a lot every night, so let's see. 2 old people on a couch. I'm here. We need more t-shirts for T-shirt Tuesday on Friday. Yes. Do we have Miss Debbie on one and Mark on the other? Nunya, Texas says, what size you wear? Are you talking to me or 2 old people on a couch? Me is a large. Mark just said 2X and large for them. See, I already forgot. I had to look over on the paper. It's because my brain, I got rich. There you go. Hey, Urban Girl Gardening, Kiki Soto in the house. Hello. Welcome in. Yes, large. A large. Yeah. Oh shoot. See, I was trying to remember what to call Kiki that gets her going. Urban Girl. It was not Urban Girl. What'd they say, Kiki? The last live. We cracked up. It's going good at Joy Bless. Saying hello. Welcoming everybody in. It was a pretty nice day here. Don't start, Kim. You know that was funny. You can't make that stuff up. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it was a nice day today. I wish I hadn't had to run around to get stuff. I would have liked to have gotten some things done around here. Hopefully, it will be nice again tomorrow and I can get working on those raised beds because, man, oh man. Oh goodness, they really need help. And if I'm going to get that garden planted this Sunday, well, I have to get it done before Wednesday. So I'm going to get it done. I'm going to have to hustle like crazy. Let's see. Thank goodness Fran isn't here. LOL. She should be anytime now. This I don't know if it shows on your side. I mean, everybody should be different with their time zones, but I cannot get StreamYard to put the right time for my live streams. And I've tried everything under the sun. Oh, excuse me, hang on. I'm drying out. But I set it for 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when I went on Mark's channel on our TV, it said 2 a.m. It's crazy. So I don't know if it comes up the correct time on your all's end or not. But what beach is behind you? One from eBay? I had these ugly built-in windows here, and behind this wall is our computer room. And it made no sense to me. They were fake windows, and it made no sense to me why anyone would put them in there. And I always hated them. It just never looked right with curtains and this and that. And I'm like, you can't hang a picture there or anything. And it was driving me nuts. And so I said, I need something big to cover those windows. And so I couldn't never find a picture that I liked. And then I just got this big, brilliant idea to go on to eBay and get a um, photo backdrop, which is what that is, and build a frame and put it on it and cover those ugly fake windows. So that's what I did, and I changed everything in the living room to beach theme. We had wildlife in here for years and years, and I finally just kind of got tired of it. And so the beach is our favorite place to go. So that worked. Okay, let's see what I've missed here. Y'all know me, I have a hard time seeing the screen on the phone. Too bad gardens don't just magically plant themselves. Yes. But it's so enjoyable to go out there too. It's very calming to be in the garden. A lot of people that have depression and anxiety and panic attacks and just stressed, they get a lot of relief and pleasure being out in the garden. The weather is finally beautiful in New York. Oh, great. Let's see. I'm on the phone, so it's hard to tag everyone. Sorry. Oh, that's okay, Kenny. We know you would if you could. Too bad, Gert. Oh, yeah. Just read that. Oh, it moved on me. Uh, hmm. Let me back up a second. See if I don't move it again. Okay, there was the garden thing. There was Grumpy Grandpa LOLing. But weeding themselves might be better. Well, I don't have that problem in the main garden, because I use the woven weed fabric. Otherwise, I would never be able to garden. I used to garden without it, and I'm terrified of snakes. And when I wouldn't have time to get down there, then it would start growing up, and then I'd just abandon it because there was no way I was going to go down there with the risk of snakes. You should see our Studio Z. I did. I was just watching them last night. Unless you posted a new one today. Yeah, I've been following the mission to Mars. Poor David. Joy just subbed. Oh, see, making friends. Wonderful. Yeah, if we have moderators in here, if you can grab links to the people that are in here and put them in so that if someone isn't subscribed and they would like to check them out, if you can do that, that would be very helpful and I would be very grateful for it. Yes, I would take self-weeding garden any day. Ed's Crazy Homestead in the house. Hello, Ed. Little Frenchie in Big Texas. Hello, Ann in the house. Good evening, Ken. How are you tonight? Doing good. Ooh, it moved on me again. I think I need to turn it sideways. Then I won't have to scroll it up so much. There we go. Much better. Let me back it up. Studio Z because we can only move up. There you go. Wife. Is she going to be replaying down low somewhere? Husband. You are my wife. Goodbye, city life. What buttons have you been hitting in my absence? Hello, friend. Hold on a second. I'm drying out. Oh, goodness. Yep, I talked too much without taking a drink. My throat all dried out. I love working in the garden. Yes, it is amazing self-therapy. Oh, see there. Hey, Nunya, Texas. She's sending you kisses. Oh, that's so sweet. Two old people on a couch and grow and produce vegetables. I can't grow vegetables to save my life. Hey, it took me 7 years to be able to grow a fantastic garden. And every year I'd get a little bit better and a little bit better, but never was great at it. And it did. It took about 7 years. And then now I can grow a fantastic garden. But I had to learn all the things that different things needed. And that's when it really made a difference. The mountains are my favorite place to be, which is why we moved from Florida to the Smoky Mountains. I love the Smoky Mountains. That's one of my favorite places to go to. My top one is beach, any nice beach. But yeah, Smoky Mountains right there at number 2. Oops. Free Hanley Maid in the house. Hello, sweets. It moved on me again. Hang on. I just, well, shoot. Well, shoot, dang. Somebody's in the basement. Let me see. Oh, lovely Free Hanley Maid.
Hey, girl.
Hello, sweets.
How are
I have
you?
missed you like crazy.
Man, I've been so
Doing all
busy.
right?
Lord have mercy, I've been busy.
Yes.
That time of year.
Oh, it is, and it's getting ready to get real crazy around here. I'm not. I'm looking down. I'm not trying to be rude. I
Oh, it's
can't see
okay.
comments
It's a
hardly
busy
on this
night
little
tonight.
screen.
Busy night on the YouTube tonight. I've been bouncing around from several lives, and I'm like, oh, she's alive. I got to go to North and South. Come say hi. I haven't
And
been on your live in a good minute.
yeah, I know. I've been missing you coming up and chit chatting with me. And
Hi, Joy. Hi, little
I'm
Frenchie.
mobile, or I would. Oh,
I think he
let's
must be
see.
driving. Nunya.
Who?
Nunya
None
on the he must be driving because he said he's mobile.
mobile. Yeah. Oops.
Nunya, Texas on the back 20. I like the name of that channel.
Yeah.
Nunya.
And his wife Ann, little Frenchie in Big Texas. That's a
Yes.
pretty cool name too. But my
Yes.
favorite of all, I have to say, is Two Old People on the Couch. I mean, can you really get
That
a
is a
better
cute channel
YouTube name
name.
than that?
That is cute.
That was clever. I like it. Told you, friend, tattooed on my brain now.
Oh, thanks you. Thank
Oh,
you,
they're saying
Joy.
hi.
She likes my wall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, beautiful cabin. Mo bang for your bucks. Tim in the house. Hello,
Oh,
Tim.
thank you, Urban Girl. I've got it. I'm sporting it down today. Normally it's up in a ponytail or in a bun.
Little Frenchie in Big Texas has got her back there. She's putting links in. Thank you, Ann. You know me, I start touching buttons and I kicked myself right out of the live. And that cracked me up when you did that the other day, Niecy.
I
That was
did.
yesterday, wasn't
It was.
it? The last live that I did, I kicked myself out twice. I said, well, that was the first to do it
It's easy
twice.
to do though to accidentally click the wrong button, especially if you're trying to share your screen.
Yeah. Far North Life in the house. Hello. Welcome.
Hands
Y'all
at
check out
10 and
everybody
2,
here.
Kim.
What?
Man, there's a lot of people driving tonight. Urban Girl is driving as well. I gotta get to old people.
Hands on 10 and 2. Oh, okay. Now I see. Yeah, there's a delay on this one too. That's what
Yeah,
I
there
didn't
is.
know you were in the basement.
I know.
Oh, goodness.
Mo Bang for Your Bucks. That's a cool channel name.
Yes, Tim is really nice over there. He does door dashes, and I love that.
Oh, I gotta go check his channel out. He's a new one for me.
And he'll teach you all kinds of neat stuff. But I really enjoy the door dashes. See, I've never seen anything like that happen. We
Okay,
live in
do
a
you have
small
to really
town.
do you have to really physically dash? Because if so, I'm screwed.
No. But, well, see, in our small town, they don't do that stuff. We don't have anything like that. There are people that
Oh.
you can actually pay, but it's not DoorDash or anything like that. The
Oh.
company. So I find it very intriguing to watch him do those.
My dogs are hogging my space.
Getting to be summer. No, I'm
Urban Girl
telling
said,
Kim to
"No,
keep
I'm
her
telling
hands up.
Keep to keep her hands up." That's funny.
Yes,
Love it.
I am always pushing buttons on here, messing something up. Well, not so bad unless somebody is trying to show me to do something. So then they get me pushing buttons, and then it's sure to go downhill from there. And then Fran has to start yelling at me from the chat, "Stop pushing buttons, Kim." Oh, Fran won a $25 gift card from Amazon.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
where did you win that from, Fran? Congratulations, by the way. You're on their space. Oh, see? Anne making friends. Oh, I liked those too, Anne. Oh, I've never seen that channel.
Nanya Grace. I've never seen that channel either.
Never heard of them before. Can you get the link and put in there so that everybody can check them out? Look at that, Anne, on a roll tonight with those links. Thank you so much, Anne. I appreciate it. Oh, we have Z coming in.
Okay.
Son wanted apple trees for his birthday.
That's funny.
Now she's more excited than he is.
How old is the cabin I'm living in? I want to say probably just at 40 years old. My father-in-law built it and he's lived here for 40 years, so I'm going to say 40 years. Huh? I don't know how old your grandpa is. Daddy would know. Ask Daddy.
How old Grandpa was, then it would be easy. That's how old Grandpa is would be this guy.
Oh, that's cool, Fran.
How old is Papa?
That is cool. I'm so happy you won it. What you gonna buy?
There's so many good things on Amazon that you can get.
It's very hard to pick from. Yes. That's super neat. We want to build on ourselves on a getaway property. Oh, that would be cool.
It took him several years to build it. He actually had to stop and I can't exactly remember why. It's something to do with the foundation, because they built into the mountain, which is where the first floor is. I'm actually on the second floor. The first floor is kind of like, it's not really a basement because it's, it's a living space. There's bedrooms down there, bathroom down there, whole 9 yards. Anyway, and I don't know why they had to take a break, but they did. And so then they finally came back and finished building it. But I want to say it took maybe, without the 2-year break, I think it took 5 years to build, because he was a forest firefighter, and so he built it. I mean, he used cash to build it. So, as he got the money, he would add another addition, that kind of thing. So it was a long process.
Yeah, but all hand done. That is impressive.
Yeah. I mean,
Kiki
he had help.
says, today must be a lucky day. She won something from Gigi Naturals and didn't even know about it. And Fran is getting a microphone. There you go. Then you can come up here with us.
Yay.
Nunya Grace was random too. Happy though. I've been working on ours 4 years. Yeah. Oh, have you seen the house Nunya is building? That is impressive. You got talent, let me tell you.
I think so. I think I've seen a couple of at least 1 or 2 videos of him building.
Yeah, it is very nice looking. Very nice looking. See, I can't never do anything like that. I do things just good enough. I'm not a builder. I try. Oh, what was that about subbed?
Oh, I was there the night that you won the cookbook, Fran. That was the same night I won those sunflower seeds.
Oh, cool. Am I like the only one on YouTube that's never won anything? Oh, goodness. That's funny.
Hi, Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. Happy Friday to you.
1-bedroom cabin with a loft, very tiny. Hey there, Shane. Welcome in.
That would be nice far north. That would be real nice. And then you could go off grid and you could heat it and use electricity pretty cheap using solar panels. Oh, you're not alive. Far north hasn't won anything either, Kim.
Oh, well, I missed that somehow or another. Well, that's 2 of us in the YouTube world. Oh goodness, I'm like one of the world's unluckiest people. I mean, I don't always have bad luck. I just don't have lucky luck. Like, oh, you won this, or oh, you were trying to build that fence and it all just worked out perfect. No, we had to redo it like 10 times. And then it's still just good enough. Oh, we're currently off-grid using solar. Ah.
Oh, so nice. Oh, I wish we could do that here. We got way too many trees. Trees galore.
I was watching, well, I think I was talking about on the last live stream. I don't really remember, but somewhere around like Pennsylvania or Maine, somewhere where it gets real cold anyhow. They were building houses that had 2 feet thick insulation, and these were 2-story homes. And because they put 2 foot thick insulation in it, they heated their entire house. And now these were big homes. They heated them entirely with one of those $60 oil electric heaters from like Walmart or Home Depot or somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they cooled the entire place with just 1 window air conditioning. I was like,
Wow.
wow, if somebody is building something and they can afford to put 2 feet worth of insulation in it, could you imagine the amount of wood that you don't have to chop?
Right?
Or electric bill that you don't have to pay in the wintertime? Kim, your
I know
live
in
is
the
on
summer we don't
fire tonight. Oh,
we
we
have
have
we have a window
14
unit,
people
but we've
in.
never had to use it so far, knock on wood. We just open up our windows at night and it air conditions the house at night naturally, and then we shut the windows in the morning and the logs keep the cold air in.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Our entire house is electric except for our kitchen stove, which it's a propane, it's just a regular gas stove. Nothing fancy about it. But not last March, but the March before. No, maybe it was last March. We had a big storm go through and knocked out everybody's power. There were power lines down like crazy just on our little dead end road. And, well, we're prepared. So we had camp stoves and this and that we could use. But I told Mark, I said, this is crazy. Our entire house is electric. We need to fix this problem. I
Mhm.
can't cook in the house if the power goes out. So we went and got that stove and got the little orifice to change it to propane and got propane tank out there and everything.
That's good.
Hello, Ed. Did we lose you there for a while? Bar Run in the house. Welcome in. Pafford Homestead.
Hey,
Welcome
Pafford.
in. I seen you were live, but I couldn't come over because I was getting all set up to do our live.
I stopped in there for a few minutes to say hi, and then I had to hit up another live channel for a minute.
Pafford
And
says
then I
our
finally
house is
got your
electric too.
notification. I don't
That's
know
why I
why
had to
it
keep
took so
them on the
long for
wood
me to get
stove.
your notification. It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Did it show up on your end though at the correct time, or did it show like ours does? Ours shows like 4 hours ahead of what I actually put in there.
I didn't get a notification from you at all until you were live, and then when you were live, it was like several minutes after you had already been live.
Huh.
I think it's just
Yeah.
a YouTube thing.
Well, I even contacted StreamYard about it, and I told them, I said, I cannot change it from EDT. And every time I put something in there, we're Eastern Standard, and every time I put something in there, it automatically goes to EDT and puts us hours ahead.
That's weird.
And so they said, well, check your devices and see what you have them set to. And so I went in, and the iPad was actually set wrong. And so I thought, well, maybe it's picking that one up because I log into both of them, and I think the first time that I went through StreamYard, it was through my iPad. So I changed it, but it hasn't made a difference. Let's see.
What happened to the frog's car?
It got towed.
Uh-oh.
I'm just guessing. I have no idea. It does that a lot. A lot of people on the time. Oh, good to know. It got towed. Hey, I got it right.
Oh, it was a joke?
Yeah, Bar Run likes
God.
jokes. He's got jokes.
Totally missed it. Went over my head, through the woods, to Grandma's house it went.
Two old people on the couch says, I know you were live at 9 Central. See, I think Central is 2 hours behind us. I'm not sure. I don't know. It always messes up though. And like I went on our TV. My husband's name is Mark also, and I went on his YouTube account on there, and it said that we didn't go live until 2 a.m. So it's like, oh, are you kidding me? get a rocket stove if you have to use if power is off. We have one. We are prepared, except for inside the house. Our cooking stuff, we've got cook stoves, camp stoves. We've got the gas stove in the house now. We have a fire pit outside and a rocket stove. So we've got that part covered. But inside, well, we've got solar panels to put up on the house. But the last part that we needed was the inverter, and I was never sure what size inverter I needed. So that has been the hang up. But I talked to, oh, excuse me, who was it? RVing with G. Yeah, that's it. I was on RVing with G, and he did solar panels for a living and all that stuff. So he explained what I needed. So now I can get it, and then hopefully we can get the solar panels put up. And
Oh,
that
that'll
will
be
cover
nice.
our refrigerator and our freezer and some lights and stuff if we need to. We do have a generator for a backup, but that just leaves heat source. I said, we cannot heat. Our house is like 2,800 square feet. I said, we cannot heat our house with my kitchen stove if the power goes out, because our entire house is electric.
Yeah.
And so I really, really want, well, we have I call it the pretty room. It's the family room. No one goes in there except me and Mark every now and then when we're like doing an unboxing video or something. Because it's the pretty room. I want it to stay looking pretty. What a waste of space. But I would really like to put one of those Pioneer Princess cook stoves in there where it will heat the house and be able to cook on it and stuff. And have the water reservoir and stuff just in case the crap hits the fan.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. We're still wanting to get a stove for this main part of the cabin. We have a wood stove downstairs, but there's no vents in the floor, so it won't heat up the whole cabin because there's no place for the heat to go except for up the little narrow stairway. So I told my husband, I'm like, no. So we're looking into that.
See what I mean?
Yeah, the cook stove is a really good idea to old people on the couch. I think that would be really cool to get here where I'm at too. Especially like you said, Kim, if the power, because our whole cabin is electric.
Yeah. And you live in a bad place to be out of electric in the middle of winter.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, they're talking about solar.
You got that right, Bar
one
Run.
price. Yeah. I was just reading that. One bill to buy, no more electric bill. Exactly. And if hubby is ever going to get to retire, then our monthly bills need to be almost non-existent. So solar and wood heat, oh yeah, we're working on it. Let's see, Far North Life. Yeah, we are 100% off grid. We just moved onto raw land, so we could get our. Oh yeah, nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
Ed says he's very, very tired today.
Oh, I would say
sorry,
so, Ed.
Well, Ed, what have you been doing? Was he working?
He was on the live stream for 8 hours last night.
What?
After working all day.
I'd stopped in there and you were still on when I left. I figured they would get off pretty quick after I had left, and he was on there for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm. I think it was, wasn't it, Ed?
Ed, I couldn't do it. There's no way. No. Yeah, I was Gail lurking his live for a good hour before I said hello to anybody. I was just sitting back, relaxed, just listening because it was very entertaining.
Yeah.
All the smack talk that was going on through Shed Wars people.
Hey, Nunya, are you talking the spray foam like in the little cans, the little tough stuff or whatever you get? Or are you talking like those people that come in with that machine and just spray it like crazy? Because that's what we wanted to have done, but there was no one in our area that done it. The closest that we could come to was those people that put that real thin um, real thin stuff up, and then they put a hole at the top and they just blow in like pieces of insulation, like blown insulation down into it. But well, it was actually my mom doing it, and we were telling her about what's that channel where they got 20 million kids, like 19 kids and counting or something like that. When they were building their big house, they used that stuff. They had somebody come in and just spray it with a big machine, right. I mean, and it was done fast too. But there's nobody around us that would do it. But that would be awesome. Yeah, it seals up everything.
Yeah, spray on insulation. Oh, Joy wants to know where my cabin is. I'm in the Rocky Mountains in Montana in the Bitterroot Valley, and our cabin is literally on the base of one of many of the mountains here. Duggars. Heritage Heart said, is it Duggars? The
Yes,
name of the
Duggars
show you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never saw that show. I mean, I saw it advertised, but I never watched it.
I need her secret. How she got all those kids to behave so well. I've got one and I struggle. He's very opinionated, strong-minded.
I think
He's
you
a
have
window air conditioner, and it's cheap on the electric. We just cool half the house. We're in Oklahoma, so AC is good. Oh yeah.
Moderators, we have a troll in the house. Can y'all take care of that guy, please?
Oh, I haven't come across them. That's why hubby kept the one wood
He
stove
spelled
in the
out a
kitchen.
very derogative word, one letter at a time. He needs to go. Goodbye, troll. Bye-bye.
What did he spell?
I'm not going to let you know what he spelled, Zayden, because it's inappropriate.
Okay.
Thank you,
Not
Joy.
a family-friendly
Oh, goodness.
comment. Blocked him. Yes, thank you, Joy Blessed.
Good night, Kiki. Have a good night. Sleep well. Get plenty of rest.
No. We losing Kiki already? I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I'm slow at
She
it.
said the wine is kicking in, so it's time for a nice deep sleep.
There you go.
There you go.
They say a glass of wine a day is good for you.
They do, especially red wine, because doesn't it have the antioxidants in it? Something like that? Baby.
I don't remember.
No. If I get
I
kicked
just
off, it's
figure it
because
just
my dog
mellows you
has
out.
my dog keeps trying to lay on my laptop.
Mm.
See.
Oops. Well, let's see.
She's like a rag doll.
By Ed. Thank you, Ed, for catching that. MT is on my bucket list.
I decided I'm gonna live forever, y'all. So far, so good. She had 3 glasses of wine.
Oh.
What are you doing?
You should sleep good.
What are you doing there? Are you happy now? Are you happy?
Somebody said Bar Run. Oh, that was Fran. Bar Run, you're so bad. What did he do?
There's no telling.
Worth every penny, because that's yes, true. Solar is amazing. If the crap hits the fan, you'll need a lot of water just to clean up.
That's true.
There you go.
That is so true. Or you can if you have a pond like we do that's 26 feet deep, you can just
jump in.
Jump in, and I wouldn't wash your dishes in it, but yeah.
Ed was snoozing behind his avatar. I think he dozed just a little bit, but for the most part, he was awake.
8 hours though. Could you do an 8 hour live, Kim? I know I couldn't do it.
I did a 7-something hour live. Oh, somebody's in the basement.
Ooh, who is it? Is it Ed?
I don't know. I don't even know how long they've been there. I'm so sorry. It's Ed. I'm so sorry,
Hey, Q
Ed.
Kitchen. How are you, Q Kitchen? There he is.
Hi, Ed.
Check it
Let
out.
me fix this to where
Crazy
it's
Ed's
not.
Homestead. Oh, I love this shirt.
Hold on. I can't see. Let me try to fix this.
That's fun.
Which one
Oh,
does
that's
it go
better.
on?
I
That
feel
one?
better now that you can't count our nose hairs.
Either or.
Yes, I know. Oh, get up closer, Ed. I can't see. Oh, nice. I
Yeah,
like it.
he sent them out on Wednesday, and I got them today.
Who's
Oh,
he?
My private YouTuber friend.
Robert
Oh,
Castleberry.
he's got connections.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
I do. You know, it was Robert Castleberry.
That's a
Let's
nice
go.
shirt.
Let's
I
go
talked
ahead and
him
give
back
him a
into.
plug.
Yes,
Um,
I.
any, hold on just a second, Ed, or I will
Okay.
forget. Anyone who is needing shirts made, if they're wanting shirts for their YouTube channel or to give away to subscribers, whatever it may be, Robert Castleberry, he's on YouTube. Super guy, and he will do your shirts up for you at a decent price. And you just get a hold of him, ask him any questions you got or whatever, and he will let you know. But Robert Castleberry on YouTube. Let me see if I can find his link and put it in here. Okay, go ahead, Ed. I'm
And
sorry.
no, that's fine. And he's very reasonable, but he's also going to help me start a store.
Good night, little
Good.
Frenchie.
Oh,
Sweet
good night,
dreams.
Anne. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for all those links. That was so nice of you. I appreciate it.
Let me show you something here. And he crammed every one of these into a little bitty box, and I know exactly how much he spent to send these things. This is the pile that how I got them. They're just all wadded up in a. But every shirt is the same. Let's see if I can show you this. Make it look a little bit
I like
better.
the design.
Yeah, that's the one Lori's World made. But the only thing he did was change because I wanted it on a red shirt. He changed it from blue to black. Can you see that?
Well, probably because the black looks better on the red than the blue would.
Right. Can you guys see that?
Oh, yeah, I like it. That's nice.
Yes, it is. I really do like that.
Well, Kim, did you see that one?
Mm-hmm.
Because that one's yours.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ed.
You get it when you go to the meetup.
That is so
Thank
sweet. I am so
you.
jealous, y'all. I cannot go. I wish I could go so bad.
Oh,
And
I
then I
wish you could
splurged.
too. I would love to meet you in person.
Oh my gosh. And my brother
Oh,
and my
boy.
sister-in-law is going to be there.
I want
Getting
to
to
show
meet
you.
everybody.
I want to show you guys something else. I did very well at work. That's why I had today off all day. And
Nice.
and then I just find out I have to move again.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah. But look what I bought today.
2 old people, you just got a wrench.
What about your garden you
is that?
started out there? Ooh, that's a nice camera.
Oh, it's a camera.
It's a nice one,
yeah,
too.
now I see it on here. Now it's bigger. There's a delay.
This is what I'm going to try to do my videos off of now.
I think you'll be very pleased because that's a nice camera.
The only thing I don't like is when I've got to hold it like that, facing me, is if I'm going to be dead center or if I'm going to cut half my head off.
Oh. Can't you get a tripod for it?
You mean
That
like
might
that
be
one?
easier.
Like that one?
Maybe like that one, but maybe one that's a little taller than that. Can that be adjusted to where it's taller?
Hold on a second. I'll show you.
Burrun's gonna live forever. I'd like to too, Burrun. Well, no. I wouldn't
No,
want
I
to
wouldn't.
see everybody I love gone and me stuck here by myself.
Exactly.
I agree.
I like bourbon and rum, lol. Not I like beer.
Macy, how does that work for you?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I would do that and not even bother holding it out in front of you.
No.
That camera's got to be
See.
heavy. I'm just saying.
Our camera is,
All right,
you
Ed,
got to
I
be
have a
real
question.
careful on that tripod or it'll tip it right over.
Oh yeah, that's true. What about your garden you started outside?
I lose it all.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Nope. But it's okay.
That makes my heart very sad.
Don't. The reason why I say there's a reason why I must go. God has a different plan for me. And it's just not being here.
This is true. Hello,
But what I
Life
could-
with
but what I
Manda.
could-
Welcome
I hate
in.
moving.
So do I. I just did it 3.5 months or 2.5 months ago.
I know.
But the good thing about it is,
Do you have a
Hold the
place
fort down.
in mind? Okay, we will. We got you. I got you. Do you have a place in mind of where you're going?
Nope. No clue. No clue at all. But
How,
I'm looking at some places in Arkansas or Oklahoma because all I need is an acre. That's all I need for me. It's for me and my puppy dog and my trailer. But I need to find the land that is no restrictions whatsoever on it.
yeah. You know, Wickershire was just talking about that. There's some very tiny home, unrestricted friendly places. Texas is one of them, but Texas
Very
is expensive. Very expensive.
Very expensive.
And then he was saying Kentucky. Did you hear about Kentucky?
Kentucky, they're all crazy.
Kentucky and North Carolina.
No, I want to go. It's going to be Arkansas or Oklahoma, one of those two. Or I'm not going to do. I'll just stay in my truck forever. I don't care. I don't want to move to.
Well, okay, so how long do you have, Ed, before you have to get?
So the quicker the better.
Okay.
But it's all good. I'm not
Joy
stressed over
bless.
it.
I agree with you because when you're in heaven, your body is made whole and there's no more pain or no more illness. And I'm about over all the pain I go through every day. I'm about over
Me
it.
too. I agree.
Whoops. I agree.
But yeah, but I was happy that I found that camera, and then everything.
That's a
went up.
nice camera, Ed.
I got it at a pawn shop
So I missed
Pawn
it.
shop?
Why are you having to move, Ed?
because I was told to.
Well, I mean, they didn't give you no other reason than to just move.
Well, yeah,
you
there
just don't
was a
want
lot
that.
more, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All
I'm
right.
not gonna get too
Enough
deep into it. But you know what? me and this little girl right here. Oh, look, she'd
She's
give me
so
a hug.
cute. And I'm telling you, she looks like my Paisley's sister. Like they
Yeah.
could be related.
Look at how
For
cute she
real.
is. I was having someone wanting to steal my dog last night.
Your dog looks a lot like my dog Paisley. That's so
Run. Oh boy, Kim's pushing
Oh,
buttons.
I'm sorry. Z's dog. I've been corrected.
Yeah, I just heard him correct you.
Yeah, did you? Yeah. He set
That
mommy
happens.
straight.
That happens to me all the time with our little. I'm like, you knew what I meant. You didn't have to correct me.
Yes,
He
but
does
the
it all the
live
time.
the live was 8 hours and 1 minute long.
My gosh, Ed, I couldn't do it.
I went to bed at 5:30 this morning. I have to get it up at 4 o'clock that morning. And then was getting back up at 8 o'clock. I heard my alarm at like 10. It was going off. I was done. And then I went and
my
got some more
goodness.
seeds. to do a mail call. Then this afternoon, everything went poof. And you know what, Kim? I just got your notification when I came on the first time and said hi to you. That's when I got your notification, and you've been on for an hour now.
See? That's what I was telling her. Like, she had already been on live for a good several minutes before I got the notification.
Yeah.
It's weird. YouTube is weird, y'all.
Well, I even tried, contacting StreamYard, and they walked me through the only thing that I could do, and that didn't fix the problem. So I don't know.
Joy.
I don't know how to fix it.
But I'm still going
because
to the
it
meeting.
always comes up EDT. Excuse me. It always comes up EDT, and it will not let me change that. And they said that has to do with how your devices are set up. But I checked all of them, and the only one that was off was the iPad. And I fixed that, and it's still putting the wrong times. That's why I've been putting in the title, the time, and Eastern Standard.
Cam, question.
To try to help.
When you fixed the time on your iPad and pulled StreamYard back up, did you log off StreamYard first and then relog back onto StreamYard?
I shut everything down, and I even rebooted, everything.
Okay.
It still didn't help.
Dang, that's weird.
That was probably 2 weeks ago.
That is very strange.
Yes, it's still messed up. I don't get any of Ed's notifications. See,
Joy's going to the meetup as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh yes.
Okay, what do I do with my remote?
There are so many great channels that I want to meet, and I've been asking people. Excuse me. And if y'all are there, hey, if I start coughing around you, y'all know I'm not sick. It's my voice, and it just does it constantly if I don't have something to drink. But I've been asking people, are you going to just be walking around, or are you going to be set up at a booth somewhere? That way I kind of know where to look.
Yeah, I've heard there's going to be some booths set up, and some people are just going to be walking around.
Yeah, see, at first I didn't know that you wouldn't be able to give anything out, give people stuff for free, if you didn't have a booth, because they didn't do that last year. And I'm always missing live streams, and so I never caught one where they were talking about that. And Tim over at Ridge Life was filling me in the other day on it. And so when they were starting to talk about a booth, that you could rent a booth if you wanted to and set your stuff on it, I was like, well, I don't want to be stuck at a booth or a table, I want to be able to move around and meet everyone. And so I didn't get a table or anything. And then I just found out that you can't give stuff away if you don't have a table.
You have to do it outside.
Well, I was under the impression that you couldn't do it there either. But something about that they want the money from the booths goes to the church, but we're church people. We were more than planning on donating to the church anyways, whether they had booths or not. But yeah, I just didn't want to be tied down to a table. So I said, well, I guess I'll just give my shirts away at the hotel then.
Yeah.
I'm still going to donate to the church regardless, but I guess I'll just give the shirts away at the hotel.
I have to put you down for a minute.
Joy says they're going to be moving around north and south.
Oh, Kim. See, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kim, yeah. So, and
so far,
I don't think my sister-in-law, Gail Southern Living, I don't think they're renting a table either. I think they plan on walking around too.
Yeah, I know Chrissy at Paragon Ridge Ranch is getting a table, or already has a table, or booth, whichever one you want to call it. Gotta pay expenses, so gotta rent space. Yes.
Surely people will donate to the church as well.
Well, I think
people that
most
aren't
of the
running a
people
table.
that go, do go to church and stuff. So, quite a bit of them. But yeah, we were
I mean, I know
definitely
that's
going
what
to
we would
donate
do.
anyways.
We
Yeah,
would be like you. We would donate to the church.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
But
I cannot find my
hey,
remote
baby.
to my
Oh,
TV.
I missed a joke.
I missed it with you.
I just seen the answer. Let's see.
Well,
See,
No,
did your
only one
daddy
I
go to
seen it.
bed?
Oh, Q Kitchen and Beyond. Hello. I missed you coming in. That must have been when I had to take a potty break.
Oh yeah, they came in several minutes ago.
Did I miss it somewhere, Bar Run? I'm going to anyway. God says so. Oh, gonna live forever. Yeah. A baboom. What? Okay, fill us in because we missed something there. Do you see it, Niecy?
No, I don't. I don't see it.
Yeah, I know that a lot of the bigger meetups, they charge people to get tickets and to come in, and they rent
Yeah.
big places. Like big stadiums and stuff like that, and fairgrounds and everything else. So you could see that would cost a pretty penny. But then you also have to have a pretty penny to go too. Because you're having to buy
now,
tickets for each person in your family, and then your hotel and stuff when you're there, and food and traveling expenses and all of that. And then if you want somebody's shirt or product or something like that when you get there, then it's even more money. And sometimes going to meetups could cost as much as going to the beach for a week. But yeah, I understand they got to pay for the expenses and stuff. It shouldn't just be put on a couple of people. Not big enough, so guess we just have it on the back 20. We are going to the meetup too. Joy Blessed Life. Moving around.
hey Kim,
Got to pay expenses. Yeah, what?
see
What's on your screen?
the two screens?
Yes.
Well, this right here, the bottom one is my laptop.
Uh-huh.
The big one is my 55-inch screen TV.
Oh, good night.
Yeah, Mark wanted a big TV like that, and I said no.
It came with the trailer.
Well, there you go.
I don't know how big our TV is. I don't think it's as big as yours.
My mom's TV is really big. And I said, that's too big.
Well, then they put this little 13-inch on a wall inside my bedroom to where you can't see it. I mean, if you're laying in bed, you literally would have to go all the way over to the right wall and lay on the countertop right there.
You are on a 70-inch right now. Whoa!
What?
Byron's trying to show the whole neighborhood what he's watching on TV.
Right.
Open your window, Byron.
Oh, I got to stretch.
Let's see if we can see it from here. Yeah, I don't know what ours is. I'm really not for sure what size our TV is. It's big enough. I can see it fine. I can see it a lot better than I can see this little screen in front of me. Too bad you can't see comments on the TV thing. That's the one thing I don't like about watching YouTube channels on the TV is You can give them a thumbs up and you can subscribe, but you can't leave no comments or ring a bell. And you can't even see the comments that are there. And I'm a comment kind of person. I like to read the comments.
You mean on
We're
your
having a
Ooh.
meetup
TV?
here in the Smokies in November,
Nice.
Thanksgiving weekend, for those who can come or for folks who don't have family and need a get together. Oh,
I'll be there.
That sounds so nice. School is so small, and their school hours are different than most schools, so he doesn't get a normal Thanksgiving time off. So I will be here in Montana.
Oh, see, that's one of the lovely things about homeschooling, not online, is that you can pick your vacation times.
That's true.
Let's see.
You never
I
notice a
bought two
delay
TVs since
on
college, so
anything.
I splurged on this one
Ow.
down in the man cave. Sorry, Ed, not trying to one up you, brother. That was insensitive.
Who said that?
Bar
Bar
run
run.
with
Yeah,
his 70
right, Barbon.
With his 70-inch TV. I'm going to write that down. Joy blessed.
You know, you never notice a delay until you watch StreamYard and the regular YouTube at the same time.
Yes.
Because you've
Yeah,
already
there's
written that
definitely-
down,
There's definitely a delay.
right? You are
Thanksgiving-
written it down on here, and you're just now writing it down on YouTube.
Thanksgiving weekend, does it start on Friday or Saturday, or which day is it?
She said Thanksgiving weekend.
Tennessee.
Kim, are you writing that down?
I am.
Yeah.
Now, hold
I'm
on.
trying to go to as many as I can go to.
I just got a question for you.
Mhm.
Are you going to write it down on something else to remember that you wrote it down?
No, see this calendar. All of the stuff that I have to remember is in here. When goats were bred, when they're due, who they were bred to, meetups, check-in
Just for
days.
about sending a picture of a chair?
Ah, shoot. See, that is on a different notebook. It's not in here.
That's why I asked you. Did you write down that you wrote it down somewhere else?
I did. I wrote it. I keep a little notepad over here on our table, and I jot down little notes and stuff there.
Oh, goodness.
So if I forget to look at it, then yeah. But if it's something like majorly important that I don't need to forget, then it goes in here. It says,
Sorry, I had to do that.
it's okay, you know me. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Psalms 85:11.
Nice.
That's what it says on my little calendar.
That's a pretty
it's
calendar,
It's
though.
a 2-year planner. Yeah, it's
Nice.
a waterfall with a gorgeous sky in the background.
It's real pretty.
I don't know if it shows up on there or not, but it's
I
pretty
can see
pink
it.
and all of that. Yeah. But yeah, I have to carry one of them around with me, or everything gets forgotten.
Right.
Let's see. You are welcome to come and do a demo, Fire Run. Oh, Joy blessed. Where, when, want a blacksmith demo? Wink, wink. There you are.
Starting Thursday for those who need a place, and carry on through the weekend in Sevier County, Tennessee, between Sevierville, and Dandridge, Tennessee. Smoky Mountains, about a half hour from Pigeon Forge. Oh, I want to see Pigeon
know
Forge
exactly
so
where it
bad.
is.
Mm-hmm. We always stayed in, when I was really young, we always stayed in Sevierville when we went. There was a little tiny hotel there. And Then we stayed at one in downtown Gatlinburg for maybe 5 whole minutes and said, we're not staying here. We're out of here. And then from there, we started staying at, what's the name of it? Schuler Inn. And I love that one because their swimming pool is indoor and their hot tub and their sauna. And they did not close it down at any certain time. So 24/7, you could go in there. And, you go to Dollywood and Dixie Stampede and all that stuff every day. And hello, Willow's Creation. Welcome in. And you do all that stuff. And then by the time you get back to the hotel, you're ready to go jump in the swimming pool. And most of them are closed for the night by the time you get home. And so I really liked that about the Schuler Inn is they had a nice big indoor pool with a hot tub and a sauna, and you could go anytime you wanted to.
I could use a
never
sauna
rented a
or a hot
cabin
tub.
there. I couldn't hear you, Niecy. I'm sorry.
I told my husband we never got to have a traditional honeymoon, and that's where I want to go. I want to go to Pigeon Forge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not very far from me. About 2.5 hours away.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, see my holding my pencil up here. It's actually Little's pencil. It is Sam I Am. Dr. Seuss.
I love Dr. Seuss.
That man, he either had quite the imagination or was totally blown away on something all the time to come up with those stories. I'm telling you. My sister-in-law have a place in Townsend we stay in often. Oh. Thumb up done. Thank you. Yes, please. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so. It helps us out with the hideous algorithm that hates me.
Excuse me. Sorry. Well, it says virtual hug. Okay. Y'all, I need to get my eyes rechecked.
You seen virtual?
Oh, Willow's did.
Willow's Creations said virtual hug.
Oh.
I should go get mine checked again, but I ain't doing nothing until all this COVID stuff is declared over. Because I am not going in there in no mask. I cannot breathe in them. Y'all hear me anyways. I mean, I dry up real quick and then I start coughing like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Putting a mask on is not a good combination with me.
I hate those things.
Be right back. Puppy potty time.
I was just going to say something. I can't remember.
It's because you're tired, Ed.
Oh, Joy Bless says
I'm exhausted.
About 40 minutes to Gatlinburg. Oh, cool. I'm surprised, Ed, that you're still even up. Go ahead, Ed. What were you saying?
It's like, are you frozen? I think Ed's frozen.
Ed, did you freeze? He don't look like he's moving.
Ed, blink. Oh.
If he's not back real soon, somebody call.
He froze. He froze and got kicked out.
Equal chicken diapers.
You got that right, Nanya.
Yes.
Awful. A lot of us aren't wearing them where I live. The governor claimed drop the mask mandate where I live, but the different counties have decided to keep the mask mandate. But people here, they're tired of it and they're refusing to wear it. Like they're done. Yeah. I mean, it's going on 2 years now. Like so. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't wear it unless I'm going into a hospital. But
yeah, I haven't actually. When it first happened, I started wearing one because, everybody was unsure. We didn't know what
Yeah.
was going on yet. And
Hey,
it
Warren.
only took me a couple of weeks, and then I'm like, forget this.
Yep.
And um, so then the people in our area, we're all a little rebellish.
Yeah. They are where I live
Everybody was
too.
like, yeah,
They are
screw what the governor says.
They are ornery here where I live too. Like during the election time, y'all, I never saw so many flags on trucks and barns and houses.
Mm-hmm. Warren Lewis in the house. Hello.
It was an experience because you didn't
Yes.
see it where I used to live in Florida.
Q Kitchen and Beyond. Yes, it is an unconstitutional suggestion. And
100% Q. My
they,
body, my choice.
that's right. That's what I said. The day that they made the slogan "My body, my choice," then that became the day that everyone should always be able to say on anything, "It's my body and my choice."
That's right. You know what, Joy? That's actually a good idea. I never thought about doing a face shield.
Some people did them here. But the thing with the masks is anyone who's been in the medical field, they know that those masks only help with bacteria, not viruses. Yet the whole time they've been calling this a virus. And then read on the boxes. It even says it will not protect you from this.
Yes.
And so, that alone should have let everybody know, hey, this is not doing you any good.
It's
no
okay,
different
Ed.
than taking your shirt and coughing
Right.
into your shirt. It's the same difference, only you're not killing your lungs, putting a lot of bacteria and stuff back in you. But yeah, around here, some people wear the shields and some people wear the face masks, but most people do not. If somebody wants to wear one, that's fine with me. I don't care. That's their business. But
that's how I feel.
We shouldn't be forced to do something. I heard someone say once, you would not take chemotherapy if you don't have cancer.
Exactly.
You would not be treating yourself for something that you don't have. And this is the same thing. You would not be you shouldn't be treating yourself for some kind of virus when you don't even have it. But the way that you have to do it is actually going to make you ill. So why would you do that when you're perfectly healthy to begin with? But enough about that. Let's see.
Gonna get the whole chat all riled up.
Yes, I'm sorry. I know
be like kids hopped up on
hard,
sugar.
But if we can smell a fart through 2 layers of cotton, what's a mask gonna do?
Exactly, Bar One. Exactly. Love it.
Exactly. Yes, I completely agree. I heard Vax
100%.
only works on diseases too, not on viruses. Who is it I was talking to? I can't remember now. I was in someone's live and they were telling a story about having somebody paint something for them and that their friend, Ed's back in the basement. Hey, Barefoot, Miss Dana, much love, speak the truth. Journey along with Shannon is in the house. Yay, I just got home early and I've made a log before I fall asleep. Well, welcome.
Hey, Journey along with Shannon. How are you, honey? She's
Come on
such
up
a
here for a
sweetheart.
few minutes if you want to. We'll keep you awake.
I love to hear her talk.
I do too. She is the
has
sweetest
the
person
most
ever.
sweetest, soothing voice.
Yes. Yeah, but they were saying something about they were having this person paint their house that they had known for many, many years. I think they said like 30 years. And they got the first shot. Or I guess you should not say that word on here. Got the first jab. And he said they acted fine. And of course, painting took a while. So then the second jab came around and they said the person was totally different acting. Like they didn't even know the person and they had known the guy for over 30 years. And that made me wonder. Now, Mark works with a bunch of people that did get the jab. And so I was asking him about it, and he said yes. He said he has noticed the exact same thing with people that he works with. That
That's scary.
after the second one, they do not act like they did before, that there's something changed. So that is a little, yes, scary. Let's see. Hey, Giles, everybody. Welcoming Journey Along with Shannon in. I've
Why do
told
I
both
get
my
told?
daughters if you can smell a fart, the mask don't work. Yeah, there you go.
Why does people want to pick on me today?
Ed belongs in the basement with his crazy stuff.
Ed, I have to
Love 'em.
say, Ed, you get picked on a lot.
You think?
Did you see
But
that,
at
though?
the same time,
They said love them. So
I've seen you instigate too. So
Oh yeah, against one person normally.
okay, I can focus on y'all now. Video
hey,
is
how's your
edited.
truck? Your truck
Good
twin?
job, Fran.
Don't you guys have a collaboration or a?
We did.
You know
Weren't
what?
you guys
Q
supposed to
Kitchen?
grow in your truck?
I
No,
think you're right.
Oh.
I think it was prepping.
Why did I
101.
think that, Ed?
because she wants to.
Oh, okay.
No, we have a different collaboration that has to do with milk jugs.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed that one. I don't know about the milk jug one.
Yeah, it's
Yuri Byron's comment. I got both of mine, and I'm still the same messed up goofball I've always been. He said, I've noticed a change in people at my complex who've gotten it. And Warren says, I've had some problems with both. Nothing really serious, though. Yeah, see, I had never heard anybody say that about it before, so I asked Mark about it because I don't really hang around with people. I stay home for the most part.
I mean, it's like anything else. It can affect people different ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You guys
but
do
that
know
was
there's only
interesting
one.
for him to say that there was a big change in the way that they acted and carried themselves and stuff.
Probably had something to do with the
Different.
chemicals in their body or their DNA makeup or whatever, and it just.
That's
You
right,
know, there's only
Shannon.
one governor that got all this right. There's only one governor, and that was the lady in South Dakota. She told everybody, "You're not going to wear a mask, and you're going to take your butts to work." They have not had one case.
There you go.
That was South Dakota?
Yep.
Well, right on.
Yeah. Well, you see a lot of the areas that lifted all the bans and stuff much quicker are doing so much better. Bad thing.
I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but I would say you're very talented.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
That's good.
Christy Gnome, I don't know what you're talking about. Heritage chart. Exactly. Everyone is different. What's the... What did I miss? Did you all see it? Troy, if you can still do that, kudos. Oh. I'm doing that too. Well, there you go. There you go. That's the newest side effect, Bar Run. You and Warren both have it. Start scratching behind your ear with your leg. There you go. Y'all heard it here first. Newest side effect of the jab.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Christy, that's what she meant by Christy Nome. South Dakota's governor is Christy Nome. Thank you, Fran.
Yes, thank you. I wish I was going to be like that. Me too, Shannon.
I don't have a problem with what anybody's choice is. Just please
No.
respect mine as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right.
pretty laid back that way.
I agree. If people want to
what's
wear
funny?
masks, by all means, wear them. If it makes you feel safer, then wear it.
Yeah.
If it worries you that you may catch it, then wear it. If you think you need the jab, then by all means, get it. That is your own personal choice, and it should be.
Right.
And no one should be
Absolutely.
able to take that choice away from you.
That's what
But
America
it's
is all about.
also the same on the flip side.
Yes.
Hmm.
I agree with you. Was forced to wear one if I wanted the job I have now, twice.
Hmm.
When all this started, the hottest spots were New York City, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Guess where I was when it all started? New York City, Rhode Island, Connecticut. I drove through all of this the entire time it was going on. I've never got it, thank God. But if you listen to 7 different states, I've been diagnosed with it 7 times. And it's not even the state that I live in that said this.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know how they got my information.
Mm.
And they won't tell me.
That's scary.
Well, when it first started, nobody really knew anything about it or anything. So when we did have to get out and about, which we didn't have to at much of anything. I mean, we have our pantry and all that stuff. So basically, it was going to the feed store to get animal feed.
Mm-hmm.
But it did not take us long to decide that no, this is not right, and do our own research and make up our own mind about it and everything. And I haven't worn masks since. Well, I take that back. I did have to go to the doctor, and I don't remember what it was for, but I had to, I kept it underneath my nose the whole time, even in there, because I can't, you hear me coughing all the time. I have to be able to breathe, and I get dried up as it is. And so they never said a word to me about even having it down. But my thought on it is you go using hand sanitizer and stuff on your hands all the time. You are killing all the good bacteria that your body needs to build up your immune system and to keep you healthy. And so then you're breathing the bacteria back in every time with mask.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're used to going to Walmart, touching buggies, shopping carts, whatever you want to call them. And it would probably scare you to death to see all the germs that are actually on the handles of those things.
Oh gosh.
But we get them and just go through the store and not think anything about cleaning them off until all this stuff came along. And I'm like, no, I want to stay healthy. I want my immune system to stay up. I'm the person in Walmart touching all the shelves and all around the buggies. Yeah, I have no problem with that, because the germs is what keeps your immune system going and helps you fight things off. And if you're constantly killing all the good stuff off of you, and you're gonna get sick real easy. But farm people, we're into stuff all the time, digging in dirt and messing with animals and shoveling manure and all this kind of stuff. So we got a pretty strong immune system to start with.
Mm-hmm.
But I think everybody in the cities needs to go to a big petting zoo all in one day. Get them some good immune system going on.
But I agree with everybody.
Yeah,
if you want to wear it, wear it. If you want to lock yourself up in your house until, whenever the government decides to say, it's over now.
Hey, Ed, Fran had a question for you. She wants to know if you have an Easy Pass on your truck that you drive for your job.
Yes.
Yeah, Fran, it don't help whether you wear it correctly or not. It says right on the box. And if you talk to any doctor that's actually going to tell you the truth, um, they only protect against bacteria, not viruses. And they say this is a virus, so it's not actually helping anyways. Lowers your oxygen level. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And, oh, by the way, when I was at the doctor's office, even though I had it below my nose, my blood pressure started going up because I wasn't getting enough air still yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Ed, that Francis, that's how they knew who you were.
It wasn't in my name. It was in a company name. So they would have to literally go through the company's name, call the company to find out who had that. It's bogus in my opinion of, how they're getting these testings done. But besides that, like I was saying, if you want to stay locked up in your house, stay locked up in your house. That's your choice. If I want to run this country without a mask on, it's my choice. Don't criticize me for it.
That's right.
And Kim, I want to apologize to you for last night.
Oh, Ed, that was not your fault. Just somehow or another, I got targeted, and it just came out on me, and that's okay. I'm a big girl.
I know, but still, it shouldn't have happened. And I had my finger on the trigger to kick her off.
Oh, it's okay. As soon as the first comment was made on it, and I realized, I thought, well, out of all these people, why me?
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, I must have really upset her or offended her. So then I apologized for it, but that didn't seem to even matter, and she kept gunning for me. So yeah, it's no big deal. It's not even worth talking about it. It ain't going to affect my life none. So it's
I know, but you were on my live as my guest up on my panel, and someone got hurt over a stupid comment that I thought was funny or anything, and I actually agree with it. But yeah, I was ready to boot it out her completely.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I was a little shocked when she made the comment about them just what did she say? Something like, "We'll leave, just get out of here then," or something like that. And I'm like, this is not even your life. What are you doing?
She took over my life for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I just wanted to apologize to you because you're my friend, and I know
this must have went down after I had left.
Well,
several hours.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Ed. But
are you
really
serious, Fran? Fran, I am so sorry.
What?
Just block all the channels, girl. If you need a list, I'll get you a list.
See, Barrun says that's why farm kids are not as sickly. This is true. He says I probably took in as much hog crap as I did vegetables as a kid. Freehandly made. My point. So many didn't and don't wear them correctly.
Yep.
Preach it. My kids rarely get sick except for my youngest. Yeah. Our son is going on 7 years old. He's been on antibiotics 2 times in his life.
Mm-hmm.
One, he caught strep throat from his little cousin that I was not paying attention, and he drank after him and caught strep throat. And the other time was he had broke a tooth and it got infected. And that is almost unheard of these days with kids. It seems like kids, by the time they're 3 years old, they've been on antibiotics 10 or 15 times already. And our son has not. But, he's a little farm boy. And come springtime, he's ready to kick them shoes off and run barefooted everywhere. He's always digging in dirt and playing with the animals and everything else. And plus, he eats fairly well. We don't hardly ever go to places like McNasty or the Impossible Lie place. And all those things. We eat at home, so he doesn't have all of that stuff in him, and our gardens are non-GMO, so he's pretty darn healthy. A little chunky. He can out-eat me.
Hey, Best Life, how are you?
Oops, time to go now. Best Life's here.
Hi, Best Life. Welcome in. I want to stay locked up in my house so I don't have to be around the crazy.
See,
You
she's
see,
talking about me again.
guess who has targeted me? Oh, who?
The same person that targeted me, North and South.
Oh no.
Yeah, that person that also targeted Ridge Life. Yeah, that person.
And me.
And Ed and Fran. She has way more than 2 channels, and she has 2 accounts on Facebook that I had to block, and she has 3 identities on Instagram that I had to block.
Oh, Camp Patton Family Compounds in here. Hey, Gil.
Hey, Gil.
They are claiming.
I'm so sorry,
folks on my
Fran.
channel. Oh, yeah.
I
me
hate it
too,
for
Fran.
you.
A lot of folks call it the 2020 mess, Mr. McNasty.
I called Taco Bell Taco Hell.
That place is such a joke. Yes, I think it was because I have been in Ridge Life's lives.
Absolutely, that's why.
That person did try to comment on one of my videos shortly after the stuff with you, Niecy. And I thought, what in the world? So I came back like the next day. Yeah, I was in the middle of something, so I didn't really pay much attention. Princess Lillian's Gardens in the house. Hello. And so I came back to check my messages the next day and it wasn't there. And so I actually looked up the channel and it was gone. So I think that YouTube did something about it in between that time of me talking to you and you telling me what's going on and then getting a comment and then it was just gone. So
yeah. Shannon, yeah. I will not be at the meetup. I'm so bummed about it. I wish I could go, but I already had plans to use my vacation in July to go visit my parents so they can visit with their grandson. So
priorities.
Yes, but I will definitely be tuning into YouTube to watch videos that you guys post. And Ed has promised he's going to go live while he's there.
Did you?
So
yeah, and you can find me if you just look for this shirt.
Awesome. Got
the
it.
Best Life. I'm a little jelly. How do I get me a hater?
Well,
easy. Just
the word hater for this person is not even accurate description. They threatened me with bodily harm. So.
Oh, I was going to have the Marines come out and shoot me. And I told them to bring it on.
Yeah. They're not okay.
No, not at all.
They've got definite issues. So y'all just protect yourselves as best as you can. So. Oh, I am totally going to try to make the next one, Shannon. I'm totally going to try, but I'm going to have to come up with a plan because my son will still be in school. So I'll have to come up with something. Take him on a
vacation early.
If I'm going to go and make that kind of a big trip, it's going to be like at least a 7-day trip.
You know, there's people already sitting in the hotels there now.
That does not surprise me because I would probably be one of those people. And I would probably, I don't know if I may even end up having to fly in because it would be a long drive for it just to be me with my physical condition. So
I don't think I could. A long drive.
Yeah, I would probably have to fly.
I'm leaving probably 2 hours after I get off work on Thursday.
Yeah, well,
I'm in Montana, Shannon.
Where did I write that down?
Up in the mountains.
Oh, you
You know what?
guys, before I forget, there's a couple of channels that are needing some stuff.
Did you write it down?
You know I did.
Ed.
Joy Blessed Life needs some friends. Good on hours, but needing some friends.
Really? We
Van
gotta be
Life
friends with her now?
Van Life Voyages has 1,600 hours to go before they can apply to be monetized. And proceeding onward in America, POA vlog, needs just 400 more watch time hours before they can apply to be monetized. Heritage Heart Homestead. We love Miss Fran, and she needs help all the way around. Journey Along with Shannon right there says she needs friends and hours.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Those are the only ones that I can call off right there. But yeah, if any of you need some friends or you need some hours, you can go ahead and put it in the chat. We're all about helping people here. So if you're a mod, you can go ahead and put your link in. If somebody else says that they could use some help, if you could catch their links for them, that would be
Hello,
great.
Courtney's husband. How are you?
Yes. Hello, Dustin. Got Dustin in the house. But yeah, anyone who, and Courtney's husband, who are getting a wrench.
Shannon, if you guys ever end up being able to come to Montana, you let me know.
Oh.
Bitterroot Valley is only about 4 hours away from Glacier Park, and there is a ton to do in this entire area. So just let me know, girl. My email's on my About tab.
Oh, we got Land Cloud Adventures in here. Yes, there we go. Land Cloud Adventures. Nate over there with the big fluffy dogs. He can use the hours. I think you're good on the friends, aren't you, Nate? You just need the hours. Dustin is folding laundry. Well, what a good husband you are. You get the Husband of the Day award, Dustin.
Woo, woo.
Uh-oh.
I don't have the oh, I do have the clicker.
Oh, well, shoot.
You said Shannon
I'm
needed
pushing
something?
buttons over here. Yes, Shannon needs love all around. Joey Blessed, I accidentally took your wrench away, so I just gave it back. I'm sorry. I was pushing buttons. Where's Fran yelling at me? Stop pushing buttons.
Let's see if I can do this.
Why is Nate not a moderator? Now he is. Hello, everyone who just joined. Yes, hello, everyone. Who do we have coming in? We got Roy and Becky's Travels. We've been running your videos, Roy and Becky. Running them like crazy. Stop that, Kim. Feel better? Yes, thank you, Fran. You know I need your help yelling at me. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to start talking. Waited too long to get a drink.
Who is typing like a crazy person?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Holy cow.
I'm a fast typer. I can't believe you heard that. Was it that loud?
Yeah, just about a wee bit.
That's funny. Joy, I got you covered, girl. I just hit the sub button.
Trying to find out why I can't go to.
Could have sworn I was already subscribed to you. I think YouTube might have purged me. So I've redone it again.
I was just figuring out
Yeah,
how
Roy,
to.
that was me. I was typing a comment to Joy on one of Joy's videos is what that was. I didn't realize you all would hear it.
I think Joy's going to be mad at me.
No, Q. I'm just it's part of my autism. I have to feel the keys. And so I automatically hit the keys like really, really hard when I type. Plus I type
Feel
really
them?
fast.
You need to feel them? I
Yeah.
think you broke them.
It's a sensory thing.
Okay, sorry, y'all. My pop ran out.
Nunya said it sounded like chicken pecking.
Oh, the typing?
Yeah.
You know, I
I'm
got
sorry, y'all.
200.
Next time I'll mute myself so y'all don't hear that.
I got 222 channels that I'm trying to support and watch, and one of them's not Joy.
I'm telling you guys, it is so. And you know, I think I'm subscribed to like maybe 350 channels, and so this is how I roll, just so y'all know. So if I know that a channel has hit at least they're really close to their 1,000K members, and they're trying to get their hours, I try to make those channels a priority because I'm trying to get them over that hump and get them their hours. And then I also make a priority to hit the really tiny channels who haven't hit 100 yet, so they can at least get on the map. So,
Okay, I got a question. Joy, how come it does not show how many subscribers you got? You got that blocked.
Yeah, she didn't have that checked on her. When you can set up your account, she doesn't have it checked to show that.
Well, how in the world are we supposed to know?
It helps us to know because when we're doing a shout out, we can say, okay, this person's at, so many subscribers. We want to get this person to this many.
She has no subscribers. That's funny.
Who has no subscribers? I have way over 200 channels.
She has. Joy has subscribers. She just we're not able to see them because she didn't check that mark saying to allow.
Yeah,
right,
she's
I was
got
joking.
Subscriber count.
But she's got quite a bit of watch time hours, but she needs friends, so she's not at that 1,000 mark yet.
Yeah, I got a question for her. You got over 200 channels you're trying to support. Am I one of them?
Well, y'all, it was exactly 1,001 channels that I'm subscribed to. But I went to Niecy's live the other day and subscribed to a bunch of more, so I don't know how many I'm subscribed to now. But you talk about having a hard time keeping up. And the best way for me to keep up is if people come over and leave a comment under my videos. Then it's like, oh, let's go check them out, Because I do write lists, but even in the list, I can only get so many people at a time. I mean, look at this. It's an entire page. And here's another page. And I mean, I've got pages and pages of them. So, here's some more, and it's hard to keep up with them. So, when people come to mine and leave me a message, then it's a good reminder. Oh, let's go over there and catch up on any of the videos that I've missed. And Niecy, you were saying that
I'm calling. Sorry.
You were breaking up, Ed. I couldn't hear you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm just going to call out Joy. she's fibbing. Joy is actually going to try to sit here and tell me she's sub.
He got knocked off from his.
Has she seen me?
His bandwidth knocked him off.
Okay. But she's going to try to say this is the first time she's seen me. Oh my gosh, she better get her glasses fixed because this is about the 9th time she's ever seen me.
Let's see what she said. Something about
That's cool, Bar Run.
she took the numbers away because YouTube kept taking friends away and it was annoying, so I removed it. And then Shannon says, mine have been a yo-yo bad lately. Yeah, ours has too. Let's see. I gained after Ridge Life Tuesday, but most didn't comment, so they're gone now.
Yeah, I don't. That's one thing you've got to make sure that when you go into to subscribe to someone's channel, you're not going to stick if you don't make a comment on their video, and if you don't go back and watch a couple more videos later on down the line within a couple weeks, then you're going to get purged.
Oh wow, Bar Run, that's amazing. Somebody's in the basement. Let's see who it be.
I gotta check out what time it is. What time is it, y'all? Okay, I got like 5 more minutes, and then me and the boy have to go to the bedroom. He's on my watch tonight since Daddy's not feeling well.
Oh, that was Ed coming back in. Okay, I thought somebody else was coming up.
Ed, you're having some issues with your bandwidth tonight.
It's called being out in the middle of nowhere.
Y'all, if you want to come up on the panel, the link is pinned to the top. Just make sure you have your camera on, and then I will bring you in. Excuse me. I'm having a time tonight. I don't remember seeing you on a live, Ed, but I'm not good at names.
It's okay. She always says hi to me when I can't even remember the ones that we're in. Because she mods for a few of them.
Princess Lillian's Garden. She's another channel that could use some love. I watch a few channels, but they never even visit my channel. Some people do not know they should go there and check out others. Yes. Well, shoot. Let me mute a minute.
Wait, hang on. I gotta read what Princess said again because it's not. I'm tired and it's not formulating correctly in my brain.
Yeah, if they don't come and leave comments, give the whole works. Now, I try to tell people, and I wasn't telling them to begin with, but then YouTube is getting worse and worse about taking people away. So when you go subscribe to someone, give them the whole package, and put a couple of their videos in the watch later file, and then go back to your watch later file. Make sure you watch at least 3 minutes. If you're watching less than 3 minutes, you're not going to stick, and then it does no one good. But then after you watch the full video, and then a couple days later, go back into your watch file and go watch another one that you put in your watch file. Because then it's showing YouTube that you are coming back. It wasn't just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
But the more people that learn that.
Good night, Bar Run. Have a good night.
Good night, Bar Run. Thanks for coming in. Then the more people that will start doing it so that they don't get lost. Wide Family Farm in the house.
Hey.
See, Courtney can come in because Dustin's doing the laundry. I'm just playing, Courtney. I'm a little jealous. Mark's in bed sleeping, and all he did is took the laundry and put it back in the hamper. Back in the basket without folding it.
That is true, Fran. I'm not into the sub for sub either. When I do my shout out lives, I specifically tell people, please do not subscribe if this channel is not something you feel like you're going to watch on a regular basis. Because what ends up happening is you end up hurting that channel.
This is so true. don't expect channels to come to you just because you join their channel. A lot of people won't visit your channel, unfortunately. This is true. This is true. If a channel has a lot of people on their channel, chances are they aren't going to join yours. This could be true. I mean, depending on what you think a lot of people are, because you see my number, and to somebody just starting out, that may seem like a lot, but it's nobody is retiring anytime soon. And I subscribe to all kinds of channels. I like helping people out and stuff, and just different genres and stuff. So I do subscribe to a lot. That's why I follow. I'm subscribed to over 1,000 people.
Good night, Shannon.
It is hard to keep up with everybody. Good night, Shannon. Thank you so much for making it in.
They'll take channels down that do S4S. It's against you. What's F4S? Oh, subs for subs.
Sub for subs, yes. Yeah. Against the rules, yes. Yes, for sure. And it's not really doing you any good anyways, because if they take people away that don't watch your stuff and comment and like and come back and do the same stuff again, they're just going to take them away. Well, that's exactly what they're going to do for the subs for subs.
Yeah, it's best to grow organically. It's definitely best to grow organically. And the shout outs, the purpose of doing shout outs is to support the channels that you're supporting and say, hey, these are some channels I follow and I think they're awesome. Y'all may want to go check them out. And then you leave it up to that person to decide what they want to do with that.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what we say too. Don't subscribe to them if you have no interest in going back to them. If it's just not for you, then then don't do it, because it's not going to do anybody any good.
Q Kitchen S4S means sub for sub. Subscriber for subscriber, meaning I'll subscribe to your channel if you subscribe for my channel. That is against YouTube rules, and they will purge people who do that from your list if you're caught doing that. But that's not something you want to do anyway, because it hurts your channel anyway, because more times than not, that person's not going to come back and keep watching your stuff and supporting you. So you want people who's interested in your content and want to communicate with you, and it's about community,
right?
Not numbers.
Exactly. And the only thing that it's going to actually do is, it may help you hit the 1,000 subscriber goal, but you still have to get the rest of the stuff in line.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Courtney.
She's in the house.
Pardon me. I know, but you know what? I've been was in the garden from 9 until 9 at night.
Lord have mercy.
I just got out of the shower, and it felt so good to take a shower. So this is what you get.
All natural.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm. I do too, Q Kitchen. People's attention spans can tend to be short.
Oh yeah, when I look at my analytics, sometimes it just really blows my mind that people will stay on for like less than 10 seconds. It's like, really?
Mm-hmm.
How could you tell in less than 10 seconds that you're not going to like this video?
Yeah.
I'm like, I never just stay on one for 10 seconds. But it happens.
I've been taking it real slow though, now that I have hit my numbers and I'm monetized now. So now
congratulations.
Thank you. Now I'm just like taking it slow. I've got hours that I go by, and those are the hours that I go by. I'm still doing late night show, but I got hours like a job. That's how I made it. So I can still function and not do the 3 a.m. Sometimes it was like 4 a.m. I would be on, and it was taking a toll. It really was.
Oh, I bet.
It does me.
Holy
hustling cow. For those hours, and and subscribers and stuff to hit those milestones and stuff can really wear you out. I'm telling you, sometimes we get on here and doing live streams for 3 or 4 hours, and I've already worked all day and been up with my child, and I'm exhausted.
Mhm.
He's
Kim, did you
already
hit
in
your
bed.
hours?
No,
Have you
not
hit your
yet.
hours? You
Not
got to
yet.
be close.
It barely moved. It was at 177 hours that I still needed, and it barely moved to 161. So I don't know if YouTube is playing games because a lot of people were watching, and and that's all it moved, and it should have moved a lot further than that. So we'll give it a couple of days and see if YouTube is just left it stuck.
Q Kitchen and Beyond said I look more beautiful than my sock puppet. I appreciate that. Uncle Al has a sock puppet of me. And I absolutely love that.
That's
And he
funny.
mimics me. It's freaking hilarious. I love it. It makes me laugh so bad. So yeah, thanks. But yeah, I think YouTube is playing games with you because I was on 90 for like days. And Viper kept saying, Courtney, he's like, you have to have it. He's like, I'm running your stuff day and night. And he's like, other people
so
are
are
watching
we.
your stuff. He's like, you have it. And he's like, Monday, you'll probably get it. Well, Monday came around and it was the weekend, 90 never budged. It didn't budge once. And then before you know it, Tuesday, I had everything. And I was even over like 111 hours.
Like, what is that? Why?
I don't know if they have to go through your channel and make sure everything is okay, or if they know that you are close to being monetized, so they like to torture you. I don't know what it is, but it's so annoying.
It's torture.
It's torture.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like what was it, last week or something like that? For 4 days, my watch time hours was like flatlined. They did not move at all. And then when it did move, it moved like 11. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're telling me that the 4 days that this did not move at all, that in those 4 days I only got 11 watch time hours?
Yeah, I know.
and it was crazy. I'm like, this is impossible because so many people are they're leaving comments on my videos and all this stuff, and I'm like, there's no way that it just moved 11 hours in 4 days.
Yeah.
And then a couple more days, then it jumped a good jump, but it still did not jump nowhere near what it should have been. And yeah, so well, actually, yeah, 100 and
I heard that
thinking I said the
sometimes
numbers
if
wrong, but
YouTube
yeah.
doesn't like the content or the discussion that you're having in your content, that sometimes they'll take hours away from you. I heard that from several channels.
That's true. And that happens with Uncle Al all the time. They don't like his stuff. They say that he gained hours, and then all of a sudden the next day, it is like some of his hours will be gone. And he's like, wait a minute. It happens all the time with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's Warren saying? Maybe I should start doing early live streams to get my channel started. Let's see, I heard you can watch one channel over and over constantly beyond one playlist, then you have to give it a rest and play another playlist. Also with sound on a little bit. Yes. Yeah, if you watch the same videos just over and over and over again, then and don't give it a break, then they stop counting it. But yeah, and the volume. Apparently, that is something new. I did hear that from someone.
Yeah, you can't have it on mute.
With someone that it works for YouTube, and they said you do have to have the volume on some. The way that I get around that is I put earbuds in on my stuff and just turn the volume up, and that way I can't hear it while I'm sleeping or anything. But it's still playing.
Can I ask you a question, Kim? Have you lost subscribers over the past month or so?
Yeah,
I know I have.
I lost almost 70 subscribers.
You
How
know
many?
what? I would say mine
70.
is pretty close to that.
70?
I would
Wow.
lose like I was watching the analytics and I was clicking on it when I lost subscribers and it said like 10 subscribers this day and 11 subscribers that day
Yeah,
and
they're
8
taking them
this
like
day
10 at
and
a time.
yeah, and I was like,
Yeah, they're
okay, there's no
purging.
way that I ticked off 10 people in one day.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
It all
purging.
said I'm gone.
Yeah, they're
I
purging.
kept
So
telling
like,
my husband, I said, if they keep taking any more people from me, like they have been, I won't be monetized anymore because they're going to take all my subscribers. I was almost at 1,200 subscribers, and they've taken almost over half of them away.
wow.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Alice. Nunya says, I'm telling you, don't worry about numbers. They took 500 one day, gave me 600 back the next. Alice,
Oh.
not so intelligent. Yeah, Al talks about a lot of stuff that YouTube and other people do not like being talked about.
I have
But
certain
now,
channels. I have certain Patriot channels that I'm subscribed to, and almost every other week, I have to resubscribe because YouTube has purged me from their channels.
Yeah.
well, they've done
So.
horrible things to An American Homestead for years. I mean, for years. They do not like him telling people all these ways to live a different life and stuff. And they've just tortured him for years. Now, Nunya, maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago, YouTube was doing that to me where they would take big chunks of subscribers like that away. And sometimes they would give them all back and sometimes they wouldn't. And so I think it's just, they just decide one day, oh, well, let's just start pushing buttons and taking some subscribers away.
Now, if
and
they're all
and we'll just
spammers,
put a well, you're the lucky one button over here, and those people will get all their subscribers back and the other people won't.
yeah. Well, if they're all spammers, I don't want them on my channel anyway, because all they're going to do is spam you that nonsense, and I don't want it anyway. But if they're actually people that were interested and maybe clicked on it and then decided that they wanted to go back, well, now they're not subscribed to me anymore. So it's frustrating. But I'm just going to keep chugging along, making videos. And
Wow, Willow's Creation says, I know someone who lost over 2,000. Now, I never lost anywhere near that. I think 500 was the most that they took from me at one time. But whew, that's a lot for somebody to take.
That is a lot.
That made me check, Courtney.
Making me get my Tums
Still
out.
on here. That made me check, Courtney. I'm still on here. And Fran says, I think if you join certain channels, they target you. That might be because nobody seems to be able to figure out YouTube.
I'm screwed. I know I'm sub to some channels I don't like. That's okay. I don't want to monetize anyway. I'm good. I'm one of those great supporters. All this gives me a headache. I can't do it. All power to y'all that can do it. I can't do it. I don't have the patience.
2,000 not even reach 1K as of yet.
All it would take is for me to be monetized and see that they took like 200 or 300 subscribers away, and then there'd be a video out. So
Nunyan says, take them. I will still upload watching vids. There's only a few hundred return regularly. I return all the time to you and Little Frenchie and Free Hanley and Wide Family. I have even watched the one video. Oh, did he upload more? The one video over and over of Courtney's husband. Did he add any more?
Fran, you're probably right. And if that's the case, I'm screwed. So
we love you, Warren Lewis. My husband loves you, and I love you. You're great.
Warren's good people.
Yes.
He
very much so.
Warren's good people. Ouch.
Fran says she wants to monetize.
Well, Fran, I and everyone else, I'm sure here will support you in trying to get that done. 100%.
Yes, for sure. Okay, anybody who's came in and didn't hear it the first 1 or 2 times that I said it, if you need friends on your channel or you need some hours on your channel, go ahead and put it in the chat below. If you're a moderator and you want to shout out your channel or anybody else's channel, go ahead and put it in there. I do not hold my chat captive for my own crazy needs. You are more than welcome to put your info in there. And if anybody has not subscribed to someone else, go check out their channel. If you like them, then give them the full package and become friends. If you don't, then please don't subscribe. You are just wasting everyone's time and not doing anyone good in doing that. And I mean that in the most loving and caring way.
Yes. I just want the community tab.
Yeah,
Yes.
that helps a lot. And the
Yeah,
best
there's
thing, being monetized doesn't, it's not really all that it's cracked up to be. I think so far I've made 5 cents.
I think you asked me once when I was monetized.
Yeah, they don't send you a check
before.
until you reach $100. I think that's what I heard.
Right. I think Courtney was the one that asked me when I was monetized before how much was the most I ever made, and it was like $25. I never seen the money ever because it never hit $100.
Aww.
So they just pocketed my
Aw.
money.
Poor Kim. Bless.
But yeah, it is something. And you know, I've said it before. Many people in here. See, Joy Bless. She's wanting the community tab also.
That community tab
Courtney's
is cool.
husband is up to 50 subs now. But
I agree, Fran. It does suck that you have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to get the community tab.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Sucks that you have to have 1,000 for a community tab. Yeah. I'm up to 50 friends. Yeah, I just read that. He gets about $50 a month. Yeah. A friend of mine did make her first 100. I was so happy for her. There you
That's
go.
awesome.
Yeah, you know, but I tell you what, a lot of people put a lot more money into getting their channel started
What do you
than they will
mean?
earn in a long, long time with, you know, tripods and their camera starting, or their phone messes up and they have to get another one, or they have to buy StreamYard to go live, and they have to buy a, you know, for whatever reason, something to edit their videos on, or you know, they need a new memory card for their camera or whatever. Or like me, they have to keep buying tripods because their goats keep knocking them over and breaking them. So you know, you can end up putting a lot more money into it than you'll see back for quite some time. $50 a month would help buy stuff I need to get equipment. Yes, it would. Exactly, Kim. That's why I don't have fancy stuff. Yeah, goats, knock it over.
Yeah. What I like about the community tab is it's so much easier to share someone else's channel that way than having to go around everything to come up with a creative way to
there's sometimes I don't need to do a video, and all I need to do is share a picture or something like that. Like I don't need to do a video, and I would just like to have a picture of a flower or something like that to share with, you know, everyone that's subscribed to me. And I'm not going to videotape a flower.
Right,
you know
exactly.
Most of you all put in way more work than I do on your channels. some people just have a magic touch and they don't have to hardly edit or anything.
I know.
Me, not so much. It takes a lot
I
of
just-
effort for
yeah,
my
I just-
videos to still not be that good.
I don't edit the video part. I may add a picture before and a picture after the video, but I don't. What you see is what you get with me. So
I don't know. I've seen
Right.
some people's videos and they're up to like 5,000 subscribers or even 50,000 subscribers. And I'm like, okay, so maybe I just need to back it down a little bit. Because, like, these people know what's up.
Well, something is going on with my community tab. It is not letting me put photos on.
Well,
that's weird.
It's the oddest thing. I keep
Good
hitting
night,
the button
Roy.
and
Becky's
it
travels.
does not work.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, good night, Roy and Becky. Thanks for stopping in.
Fran says, Courtney, I have videoed a flower. What do you mean, girl? That's good stuff.
Yeah, you never know what people are going to really like and what they're not, but you just try to do a little bit better as you can.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, they spent years doing YouTube with just their phone. Me, I can't figure out how to edit on my phone. Every time I try, the stupid thing all messes up on me.
I can't. That's funny. I
everything on my
can't. I
phone.
can't do it on. I can't do videos on my PC or my laptop. I can only do it on my phone.
Huh,
I can't
just
figure
the
out how to do
opposite.
it on my PC. Yeah.
Some of my the thing is like I have all Apple products and it's hard once I do a video on my phone to transfer it to my computer to edit it. So
Good night,
I just
Ed.
edit everything on my phone and then upload it to YouTube right then and there. And then
Good
I
night,
have some
Ed.
intros that I did like on my computer and that, you know, or something like that. But for the most part, everything is done on my phone. So good night, Ed.
Sweet dreams, Ed. We will not keep you up
Ooh, what time is it?
until wee hours of the morning.
I actually have to go. I gotta get Z and I to bed.
Oh, I can't find this tab to make it
It's
go
after
away.
10 o'clock, bud.
Let's it.
I'm getting an eyeball.
Uh-oh.
He's like,
All right, I'm gonna step down, y'all.
All right. Well, you have a
Bye,
good night.
guys.
Thanks for coming, Niecy.
Thanks for having me.
It's been fun. You're always welcome. I cannot find that to make it undo. Can I just hit it from there? Nope. Where's Fran at? Stop touching buttons, Kim.
Hit another one that's close by, like the buy. Hit that and then hit it again and you're good. Yeah, and then hit it again.
I did not even think of just hitting one down at the bottom and then hitting it again.
I know. There's sometimes
Scrolling
I
all
can't
the
get them
way
all
up
together.
trying to find it. Oh my goodness. Oh, sometimes I do the stupidest stuff.
Oh, I'm the queen of that. I understand.
Look at that now. Are you touching buttons, Kim? Stop that. Thank you, Fran. I love you, Fran. Oh. Nunya says, I'm getting close to destination. Y'all stay safe out there. You stay safe too, Nunya.
Have a good
Make
night.
sure you get all the way there. And thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. You have a good night. Okay. Let me try this again. Love you back. I tell you, she helps keep me straight. Stop touching buttons, Kim. Yeah, I was in Niecy's live yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. And she booted herself right off of her live stream. And I just busted up laughing over here. And it was because the last live stream that I did, I booted myself off twice.
I've done that before. It's so easy to do.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. Well, anytime someone has me trying to figure something out, trying to walk me through how to do something, and I start pushing buttons, then it's never a good thing. Something is going to go wrong. And I did. I booted myself out twice on that live stream. But when you're doing it on a phone, the buttons are so small anyways, it's very easy to touch the wrong one.
Yep.
And then down you go. Heritage, how much friends you have on your channel? She will let you know as soon as she sees that. Yeah, Miss Fran is a lovely, lovely person, and she definitely needs some friends. 424. There you go. Oh, thank you, Joy Blessed, for putting Fran's link in there. I tell you, it has been a day and a half today, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting some more on one of our goats to have babies.
Oh.
And I know that she's probably had them since I've been in here on the live stream, because my goats do not like their privacy being invaded when they are having babies. Other people say, oh, go film it. And I'm like, you don't understand my goats. You'll sit out there for 20 hours, camera in hand. And as soon as you have to get a few minutes of sleep and you walk away from the barn, that's when they do it.
Yep.
Every time.
That's funny.
But, you know, a lot of goats, they'll let you sit right there. No, not my goats. It's like they hold it in. I'm not doing it until you leave.
Yeah, my chickens won't lay an egg if you're in the barn. If you're in there and they're sitting in the nesting box and they see you, they'll squawk, and they'll squawk a lot. Or they get ticked and they get down from the nesting box and run out real quick. But yeah, they won't lay an egg if you're in there.
Huh.
It's so weird. It's like they need curtains or something.
Some people do put curtains on their nesting boxes. I've never found a need to do it, but it looks cute.
Yeah, that's just something else for them to poop on. I'm good.
Something else to have to take out and clean all the dust and stuff off of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to make things as simple as possible around here. I love the rollaway egg things. And one day I might have some.
Yeah, that's actually what we have a video on right now. It's doing pretty good, is the rollaway nesting box video that we did. We made our own, and we used paint trays and with carpet in them. And it works out great because we got some barred rocks from a guy who had the rollaway nesting boxes. And when we didn't have them, the rollaway nesting boxes, we just had regular ones, they would peck at their eggs. And I think it's because of that reason they weren't used to their eggs just being in there. So my husband decided to make the rollaway nesting box. And since then, we haven't had an issue with the birds pecking at their eggs. So, hi, two old people on a couch. How you doing?
Two old people back in? Welcome back. Best Life says, my neighbor's horse had a baby the other day, but it didn't make it. It was sad. Yes, I have had that happen. We used to have horses many years ago. I had Arabian show horses. And we had bought a mare that was the bloodlines to one of the stallions in the movie The Black Stallion. and she was absolutely gorgeous, but she was a royal pain in the hind end. Not to me, but to any man, because she had been sold a couple of times, went to a man, and the man treated her really bad. And if a man walked in her paddock, her ears would go back, and she would be ready. Um, but
Wow.
but any woman that went in there or a kid, she had no problem with whatsoever. And so I had bred her, and she had twins, and neither one of them made it. And that was the saddest thing ever.
Oh,
Um, and they looked just like her, though, but she was gorgeous. Her name was Ajahara, but she was a granddaughter of the Black Stallion from the movie, the one that ran the race, which was actually bought at an auction barn
wow.
for like a couple $100 and became a big time thing in the movies. But that was very sad. Those were the only two babies that we ever lost when it came to horses, but it was not pleasant at all.
That's so sad.
Yeah, when they have twins, though, it's normally does not turn out good for them. You know, like cows, they say if a cow has twin, then they're free martins and are usually sterile, but can sometimes not be sterile, but more often than none, they are sterile.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh. And so anytime you hear free martin, then you know it was a twin. But they still seem to be fine as far as surviving and stuff, but not so much for horses. My grandpa showed Arabians back when he was here. Arabians are, I mean, they're just full of passion. A lot of people don't like them because they call them hot. But I had a little stallion from, he was a great grandson of Kimosabi, and that I had this wild, crazy paint stallion. And that paint stallion broke through the fence and was coming at me. He was mean. I mean, he would chase anything out of his paddock that came in. I mean, I don't care if it was a porcupine or a rabbit. He would chase it out. And I just got him because of his bloodlines and his markings and stuff. But I had that little Arabian colt, and he was just a yearling, just a tiny little thing, in one paddock and the paint in the other, and the paint broke through into the little colt's pen, and I was in there giving him green, and that paint, he came at me, he grabbed me right by the back of the pants, and I was like facing the ground, and he was carrying me, and my pants ripped, and I went down on the ground, and as he was going to cross, he stepped on the back of my leg, and I could not get up. And Mark was way out in the field. I think he was getting firewood or something. I don't really remember now, but he was way out there. And I was screaming for him to come help because that paint kept coming back at me. He would not stop. I mean, the horse was literally crazy. And I had crawled over closer to the gate, and that little Arabian colt, he looked dead in my eyes, and he turned around and stood in front of me, and this little colt had never bucked, had never kicked, nothing like that before. And every time that paint horse would come around, that little Arabian, he would turn around and he'd start kicking the fire out, trying to kick that paint horse away from me. He kept that stallion away from me the entire time until Mark could run from way out in the field to me and to get me out of that pen.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you still have that little horse or that horse? No,
but his name was NASA, and he was just absolutely beautiful. And I sold him because I had gotten one of great grandson of Patrick Swayze's horse, Tammin. I'd gotten one of his horses, and he was going in the show ring, and NASA started picking on him. And I mean, he would just, I don't know why. he would just go over there and start beating the tar out of Vision. And so I sold him because I couldn't have a stallion being mean. After I got hurt by the paint stallion, then I sold him to somebody who'd been around horses before. And I told him, I said, do not turn your back on him. Do not go and do not put him in a pen with a bunch of girls, because he will come after you. And so they'd been around horses all their lives and stuff. So I would never have sold him to someone who did not know any better.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arabians are full of passion, absolutely full of it. And you can see it in them and stuff. And they're just like anything else. You feed them sweet feed, they're going to run hot. Don't feed them sweet feed, they're not going to run so hot. Train them well, they're going to be fine. That little colt, I broke him in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and I could take him anywhere.
Wow.
Just fantastic. But yeah, yes, protecting you with that little colt. Yes, absolutely. And I'm telling you, he turned right at me, and I was yelling for Mark, and he turned right at me and looked, and so I looked at him, and he looked me straight in the eyes, and it's like we just locked eyes, and it's like he knew my fear, and he knew that I was hurt and could not get up. And he did. He just turned right around and just stood in front of me. And every time that stallion would come around, he'd start kicking, and he was reared at him a couple of times, and he would run a little bit away from me, like he's chasing the paint, but then he would come right back around and stand right back in front of me again. And he did it the entire time until Mark got to me and carried me out of there. But yeah, that was an interesting day at the ER because Mark was mad at the paint horse, and I was yelling at him, "Leave him alone! He's nuts! Just leave him alone!" And that paint stallion came and grabbed him right by the back and bit a chunk out of him. He's still got a scar there today over it. But Mark was so ticked off at him, he picked up a stick, and I was just yelling, "Get out of there! Leave him alone!" And he says, well, I won't tell you what he said. What he was going to do to that horse, you can use your own imagination. But finally, he listened to me, and he threw that piece of wood that he had in his hand. And when he did, it had a nail right in the end of it, and he didn't know, and it sliced his finger to the bone. So there we both were in the ER. I couldn't walk. My leg would not release at all. And then there Mark was bleeding and cut to the bone. They kept saying, "What happened? What happened?" I think they thought, that we'd done something to each other. So like, look at his back.
He asked
That's,
you 101 questions at the ER. Like, no,
Yes.
it was my horse. I swear.
I'm like, go look at his back. He's got a big, teeth marks from a horse right on his back. Look at my leg. There's an imprint of a horse hoof. But yeah, it was like they thought that we had done it to each other or something. But yeah. And then one day, the last time I had to have emergency surgery, and the nurse came in there, and they were filling out, asking all these questions and stuff. And she's like something or another about, are you afraid of anyone? Is anyone, telling you that you can't say this or can't say that? And I'm like, what? and she says, you do know that you're safe here and that you can say whatever you want. And I'm like, excuse me, you don't know me at all. I said, there ain't no way that I would let any man run me or tell me what I could or could not do. I ain't fearing nothing. But I'm like, sheesh, wait, well, you shouldn't even have these stupid questions on there. It's ridiculous. My husband is sitting right there. I'm the one telling him, go get me this and go get me that. Is he looking at me in any other way than yes, dear? Crazy.
Horses bite, and they have teeth like we do. It's like nuts. I wouldn't want to get bit by a horse. They could take your finger clean off.
Yeah, they cannot release until their teeth hit all the way together. And so, yeah, when they bite, they bite hard. Let's see. Well, my favorite horse while I was volunteering at the horse rescue was Arabian. The owner of the rescue thought all Arabians were crazy. See, yes, they do that all the time. People will tell you that they're all crazy, and they're not. They are full of passion. But just like any kind of animal, if they've been abused and stuff, they're going to have some issues. If they Arabians don't do so well on sweet feed, so don't give them sweet feed. But yeah, they are fabulous horses. And we used to go riding with a bunch of people that had quarter horses. They were big quarter horse people, and they would always make fun of my Arabians. And I'm like, let's run. Your horse will be down for the count in a quarter of a mile. Hence the word quarter horse. My Arabian can go all day long. They're made for endurance in the sand. Yeah, and they're beautiful too. There's nothing like a well-dished Arabian. We had gotten an Arabian stallion. He was as gentle as could be. We didn't get to keep him. I was so mad. Oh, I didn't know horses bite. Oh yeah. Have attitudes and can give tantrums. Let's see, they sure can. Bit on the neck by a difficult horse. Oh, that would hurt. We had a mare that was insane. She bit me when hubby was cleaning her hooves. She wasn't getting her way, so she bit my arm. Thankfully, she just barely got me. Yeah. Yeah, they can really get you. Oh, there you go. Best Life. I just seen that. There's a cool video of a horse protecting a rancher from a cow as he tags a newborn calf. Yeah. Oh yeah, they will definitely protect you. No, Kim, if they have a male and female twins. Oh, okay, on the free Martin. Okay. Well, I knew it was twins, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know that it had to be a male and a female. I'm wondering if my cow is bred. She's been running with a young bull calf. Well, not too young. He's about the same age
Don't
as
listen
her.
to my husband. My husband's comment.
I have issues. Courtney abuses me by making me do the laundry. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, which I better get off of here so we can wrap things up. Man, I am beat. And then I got another long day tomorrow in the garden and getting things organized, and I almost have everything planted now. So now after that, I'm in for the long haul. So
how do you have almost everything planted already, and you're in Ohio, and we do not have the last day of our cold weather until Saturday?
Really?
Yes.
Ours is this. Well, supposedly ours is supposed to be the 8th of May. So yeah, it's my birthday weekend too. My birthday's on Sunday.
Oh, happy birthday early.
Thanks.
Yeah, ours was the 9th, but just like last year, we ended up with a cold front coming through. Now, of course, it hasn't lasted as long as last year's cold front did. I didn't think we were ever going to get to plant. But I guess it's just the way that the cold front came through. That normally we get to plant right at the 9th. And last year had us all messed up until the very end of May.
Yeah.
And so this year, of course, it's, tonight, technically, I don't call it the next day until I go to sleep and get up. Otherwise, I would never be able to keep the day straight.
Yeah.
But technically, it is Saturday here already. So Sunday we'll get to plant. But Yeah, that's crazy that you've already got them in the ground.
Yeah, the only thing I don't have in the ground just yet is tomatoes and peppers, and I feel kind of weird about doing that just yet. Usually I wait a little bit longer on that, but for the most part, all of my herbs and everything are in. So
I just read Dustin's comment.
I'm goofy.
Put the lotion on the skin.
Bob kept saying that the other night, and he was making me laugh so hard because of the way he was saying it. So funny.
Yeah, I had this the trash bag fashion guy. Have you ever seen him in lives?
Yeah, and he
Or
asked
her,
me
I don't
to
know.
wear a trash bag.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, the first time he came in my live stream, I wasn't sure if he was into S&M or he was some kind of Silence of the Lamb kind of guy.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I thought maybe he was kind of freaky, like he just wanted you to wear a trash bag, and I was like, no. But I let it go because it was weird, but it wasn't weird enough to kick him out. So then they kept talking and they were okay, but it was weird.
Well, he never says anything except that on my lives. Somebody was saying, "Oh, I don't kick them out because they never really do anything weird," and I'm like, "Well, let them stay in for a few more minutes, give me a little extra watch time." But it's freaking me out.
I asked them if they were
Silence of
into
the Lamb kind of
punk
guy.
music.
Yeah.
Because, punk music and wearing trash bags and, I just, I was like, are you into punk music or something? They're like, no, I just like plastic bags. Are you going to wear one? I'm like, no. Weird.
Fran, he was in here a couple nights ago again. I mean, a couple live streams ago again. But I hadn't seen him for a while before that. And I don't remember who actually got him out of the live stream, but somebody did. Paper Bag Nomad? No, his name is like something like Trash Bag Fashion or something
Yeah,
like
trash
that.
bag fashion. Yep.
Yeah, you'll know him if he comes in on your live streams or on somebody else's that you're in because he says, "Will you wear a trash bag?" He always asks that at least once. The trash bag guy is funny.
I wonder if that trash bag line ever works. I don't know, honey.
Well, see, to me, it's borderline funny and borderline scary because you just really don't know about people. And, I mean, what goes through my head all the time is, what's your favorite scary movie? Is it one of these things? Hey, do you want to wear a trash bag? I'm going to be at your house in just a few minutes because I looked you up online.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is a little scary. Vanilla scented. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, or how about that horrible lavender scent?
Oh,
That scent. Every time you smell that scent in a bag, it makes me that's like the worst scent.
I do not buy that Downy and the lavender because I bought it when it first came out and it smells so good when you open the bottle up. But I had washed all of our winter clothes and everything, and I had used that lavender Downy and I got everything out and I hung it in the closet. And like the next day, I got my coat out to wear it somewhere, and I'm like, what is that smell?
I don't smell like a trash bag.
I was like, where is that coming from? And then I stuck my nose to the collar of my coat and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's my coat. Stinking. It smelled like vomit. It smelled like vomit. And so I was telling somebody about it and they said, oh my goodness. They said, we bought some of that too. And I stripped the bed sheets off and washed everything, used that, put them on the bed again that night. And when we went to bed, my husband was saying, what is that nasty smell? and she said, I don't know. I just
really
did laundry.
Well, it's like vanilla lavender or something. It used to smell really good. I wonder what they did.
Well, it smells good. Well, it used to smell good in the bottle. I haven't bought it. That's when it first came out, when I bought it, and it smelled excellent in the bottle. And when you first got the stuff out of the dryer, but like overnight, it's like something changed in it, and and it smelled like vomit. It's just the nastiest smell. And she said it did the same thing to me. We thought we were smelling vomit. It was so nasty. So I had to get up in the middle of the night and change sheets to an old thing of sheets that had been washed in normal stuff and just put away in the closet. Pardon me, do you know where the cat pees and the trash bags are located? Oh, goodness. I just tried searching and it doesn't show up for me either. I'd have to go and find the link. Oh, are y'all looking for trash bag fashion? That's what you are looking
I don't
for?
know. Maybe
I was
YouTube
looking
deleted them.
for your channel. Oh, no. Joy Bless says she was looking for Warren's channel
Oh,
and couldn't find it. It doesn't show up for him either. Did you hit the channel button in the filters? Hey, I just learned about that not long ago. I didn't even know there was a button. I've seen it there for years. It says
Mhm.
filter. I just never clicked on it.
Me either. Up until recently. That's the only
Oh,
way I
good.
could find Ginger Ninja's information. Is if you go click on that, and you have to go through all the people, and then you go to the one that's the sunflower. Because other than that, I couldn't find her channel at all.
Right, there are a ton of ginger ninjas. And if
Mhm.
you don't look for that sunflower, it'll get you. Who else was it? Somebody else in our live stream. Their channel. There's a ton, a ton of them too. The Best Life. There you go. Look up The Best Life. If you don't spell it exactly like he has, then you are not going to find it anytime soon.
No, we looked
There's
it
like
up one
10
time,
zillion.
and actually, in one of the chats, Bomber Steve put in the Real Best Life's link, or the Best Life. We call him the Real Best Life because there's a reason for it. Put in the Best Life's link, right? And so we all clicked on it. We're like, did you guys know that the Best Life is a African American diaper wearer? And we're like, I can't believe this. Like, we all thought the Best Life was a dude, like, because the way he talks and stuff in the chats, we thought it was a dude. Here it's like a diaper wearing woman, and like we're just like shocked, right? Here it's like the Bomber Steve put the wrong link in the chat because we couldn't find the Best Life. We couldn't find him, and then we started calling him the Real Best Life because of that reason, because there was somebody else called the Best Life, and it was a female who tries on diapers, like all different kinds of diapers. She tests them for whatever, and we were all like we were laughing because it was funny, but we were all just dumbfounded by it. Like we thought that was the Best Life. It was hilarious.
Well, I tell you, if anybody tells you to go to Google and Google naked bears, don't do it. Well, there's something that you photos, I think. You click on photos and then it brings it up. Don't fall for it. I will not make that mistake again. But yeah, it's funny how you can find some channels and other channels you can't at all. And then you think you're looking for a certain channel and you stumble across something that you didn't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, that's crazy. I was in the live stream when that happened. The best life. Oh, goodness. Okay, LOL, naked bears. Dustin, did you just Google it? Oh goodness. I don't hear him laughing all
No,
the way
I
through the
know.
house, Courtney,
He's
so
kind of laughing over there.
he's probably not actually searched it. Oh goodness. I already know what that is. Ugly unclothed man. Yes, I fell for it. Did not think goodness. Good. Don't. I told you don't. I tried to warn you. Oh goodness. All right, you all. It has been a wonderful night. I have had a lot of fun as usual. I enjoy hanging out with all of you, but we have been on here for going on 3 hours. I can
Well, thanks for
never
having me
do
on,
live.
Kim, and I always appreciate you, and you're always welcome in my chats or whatever. I don't know what you got going on Sunday night. I'm having a birthday celebration around 11, so y'all can come to that. It's going to be a late night, but I don't know what you had planned, but if you can, come over. And yeah, I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna go to bed because I'm gonna start my day tomorrow because I didn't get everything planted that I wanted to, but I'm gonna do a video tomorrow, so I got a lot to do.
Fabulous. And as far as I know, I have nothing to do late Sunday. So I will be there.
All right. Well, I'll see you later. And bye, everybody in the chat, Warren Lewis and everybody, Heritage Heart Homestead. See y'all later. And we'll see you next time. I'm
Thanks
outie.
for coming, Court.
Bye, Kim.
Okay, everybody. So that's a wrap. We've had some great friends on tonight, great friends in the chat, some people making new friends. Loving that. Lots of links in there, a lot of stories and funny things going on. It has been a good night. So, with that, most 3 hours. Again, y'all know I cannot just come on here and do a 1 hour live stream. I have not figured out how other people do that yet. But you know what? I come on and I have such fun chatting with you all, reading your comments and guests that comes up and stuff that it's just hard to get off of here. I'm sorry. I just love y'all and enjoy y'all. So, with that, y'all have a great night. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Smash that thumbs up button for us if you haven't already. And we will see you on the next one. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we love you. Bye bye.